मुझे
Wow.
याद है वो लेट्स
हाँ
फाइट अ बॉस का वो दैट
Yeah.
वाज सो क्रेजी I'm really surprised that that
Two was
guy
that.
went out of the way to just script it and re-record the whole thing.
What are you talking about?
हाँ,
Although there's this podcast, uh, Vidhu and I both really like, but it's ended now. Usme there was this episode where this guy for some reason like did not record his part. उसका part
Oh.
record नहीं हुआ. And instead of all three of them re-recording the whole episode या फिर skipping that week, this guy उसने सुना जो recording available थी उसके दोस्तों की and he scripted his dialogue जितना उसे याद था उसे उस हिसाब से and re-recorded the whole thing.
What episode was this? Wait, I can't
I
remember
don't
this.
I don't remember the number. Oh,
I
पर वो
thought this was a
and
joke that they were making.
I
They
didn't.
genuinely did that.
I think he genuinely did that.
John did.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I have to re-listen to that.
Countdown कर लेते हैं.
hello everyone. Welcome to the I think 33rd episode, right?
Yeah, it is probably that.
30, probably 33rd episode of Slice of the Life Plus podcast.
This
मैं होस्ट नहीं हूँ, तू बोल भाई, तू होस्ट है.
this is the special double date episode.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm here with Vidhu अभी मुंबई में and तो वरुण को लाया है.
हाँ,
Let's
वरुण मेरा
go.
डेट है.
Let's go.
Although I'm having Diet Pepsi for the first time आज. Actually, like any Pepsi for the first time.
तू पेप्सी नहीं पिया पहले कभी?
नहीं.
Wait, like first time in your life? Ki first time in a
Yeah,
while.
first time in his
First
life.
time in my life.
What the hell? That's hard to believe.
And he told me that's not that
Wait,
of an absurd thing to be to have. Like it's
Like if
I should just accept that.
I mean you know I was very
Coca-Cola person.
I
Yeah.
I just
You should be that of a
I just
fanboy, man.
I just could not handle carbonation. So I never had
Hmm.
Pepsi or even Coke. But यहाँ पे जब से मैं मुंबई में आया हूँ, I started enjoying Diet Coke a little too much, I would say. And
I love Diet Coke.
I can see that.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, I bought this hoodie before I started drinking a lot of Coke. So,
I see. So was
yes.
your hoodie is your love for the hoodie started your love for Coke?
Not really. I just thought this hoodie looked cool.
No, okay.
पूरे
Yeah.
कॉलेज बुक पहन के नहीं मानो, पहले ही बता देता हूँ. ये इसका कांस्टेंट मतलब वो डिफॉल्ट आउटफिट जैसा नहीं होता कुछ कैरेक्टर
Ah.
का, ये वो है इसका.
I don't know how to take that.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Even
like
for Coke. हाँ, बोल.
no, the topic of default clothing, like I realized it a couple of days ago. For some reason, like मेरा जो like we have different sets of clothing, right? एक घर पे पहनने वाला and एक बाहर पहनने वाला. For some reason, I have like
हाँ.
80 or 90% of my home t-shirts are like shades of green.
It's a green.
And
हाँ.
like it was completely unintentional and I feel like a cartoon character now when I realized it. जैसे Ben 10 का होता था ना, एक ही टी-शर्ट पहनता था. I feel like that.
I mean that could be a good.
I don't remember any of your t-shirts. green पता नहीं मेरे को याद है तेरे वो जुजुत्सु काइसेन में कुछ पहनता था बताया आई थिंक which was white
हाँ हाँ इट वाज नो आई एम सेइंग घर पे पहनने वाला कपड़ा
अच्छा ओके
हम्म तू भी कुछ बोल रहा था ना उद्धू दे बिफोर आई कट यू ऑफ
हाँ वो कह रहा था कि आई रिमेम्बर कि हम पहली बार वो एसएमआईटी स्टोर था जो कॉलेज का वहाँ पे डाइट कोक आया था एंड आई थिंक हम दोनों ने पहली बार ट्राई करा था आई डोंट नो तूने पहली बार ट्राई करा था कि नहीं बट मैंने पहली बार वहाँ ट्राई करा था डाइट को मतलब नो शुगर वाली एंड मेरे को बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं आई थी बट यू समहाउ तू पीते जा रहा था उसको
wait no I think it was a different cola I don't think it was diet coke
आई थिंक वो नो शुगर वाली वैसे ही था हो सकता था बट आई रिमेम्बर नॉट लाइकिंग इट और तू पिए जा रहा था उसको समहाउ
Do you like Coke, Uddu?
हाँ
शुगर वाली यस ओकेजनली
Have you tried Coke Zero?
हाँ कोक जीरो ही था वही कह रहा
I
हूँ
feel like Coke
Wait.
Zero tastes way better than Diet Coke.
Yeah, I think Coke
दोनों
Zero
अलग अलग होते हैं
Yep.
wait what
Coke Zero is much sweeter.
हाँ
Funnily enough.
exactly.
I had Coke
Like
Zero for the first time today.
कैसा लगा बता
I liked it. I was really curious about how their two versions of the same thing would taste different.
हाँ no I heard I looked into it apparently Diet Coke में they like I think they used like stevia में जो same चीज use होता है I don't remember the exact compound but वो use करते हैं but then Coke
Okay.
Zero में they use that and plus some other sweetening compound तो इसलिए it's way more sweeter
Uh,
नहीं बेट उनका पॉइंट यही नहीं है पूरा उस ड्रिंक का कि उसमें कोई शुगर नहीं है हाउ कैन
I
दे
mean
यूज
I
स्वीटनिंग
it's
I
artificial
think उनका
sweeteners, Uddu.
point हाँ like if you have normal sugar तो तेरा like जो glucose levels है it spikes a lot more but if you have diet coke or diet like जो भी cola it doesn't spike that much so it's
इसमें essentially 0 calories होती हैं Uddu.
हमें
That's the appeal.
तो नहीं बट आई मीन सॉफ्ट ड्रिंक्स का मेन पॉइंट ही होता है कि यू गेट दैट शुगर रश
Nahi, but
why would you drink them
people like eating sweet stuff, right? Consuming sweet stuff. And like there's
Dude,
this.
to get that sugar rush
What
dude,
the fuck
it's
do
like
you mean
nicotine
sugar
for
rush?
some
What is a
people who
sugar
smoke.
rush?
What?
What the hell are
No,
you talking about, Uddu?
Yeah, we need to get back to that. Definitely. Because for me the appeal is just caffeinated drinks.
I thought the druggy here was sitting like next to me.
no, it's for people who like I guess are trying to quit so like they still get their sugar
They're trying to
and
quit sugar.
no, they're trying to quit yeah like normal soda
That was way too loud.
yeah
हंस क्या रहा भैया आई एम
इनका
श्योर sugar rush is a thing
I think
Yeah,
it
I'm
is
sure too, man. Like,
wait what
I I remember reading somewhere पहले कोई काफी साल पहले that sugar rush is a myth.
But do you drink you don't drink soft drinks तेरा जो पहला सिप होता है this it is always the उसका incrementally हर सिप worse होते जाता है because तेरा already sugar rush हो चुका है उसमें और ऐड नहीं होता है
Dude,
you guys
what
don't
do you
experience
feel? मुझे
that
अपनी
I
feeling
don't
describe कर तेरे क्या
I've never
होता है?
felt anything like
ते,
that
तेरे तेरे अंदर क्या होता
it's a cigarette type
है?
का
What the fuck? तूने cigarette कब
Wait.
पी?
wait how do you know oh my
Wait.
god
like yours.
in theory
I
I'm
mean,
saying in
no,
theory I
it
have
definitely would
smoked
not feel
ever.
like that. Like it can feel like that mostly because it has caffeine in it rather than sugar, and because caffeine is a stimulant, I guess it can feel similar to.
I mean नहीं non caffeinated चीजें होती है उसमें सेम चीज होती है
Hmm.
हाँ
I guess if it works for you,
caffeine
then that's
से-
fully
मैंगो खाते समय,
क्या?
कोई फ्रूट खाते समय द फर्स्ट बाइट इज ऑलवेज द बेस्ट।
ड्यूड वो टेस्ट की बात है, टेस्ट
उसके
की
बाद
बात कर रहा है या फिर तू कुछ
I
रश
think
आता है
you
उसकी
are,
बात कर रहा है?
yeah, I think you are.
शुगर देखो क्यों लगता है कि सॉफ्ट ड्रिंक्स लोगों को क्यों अच्छी
I mean-
लगती है? इज इट नॉट बिकॉज ऑफ द
I
शुगर?
think it's
I
the
mean,
combination.
it is because of the sugar, sure. भाई तो उसका टेस्ट अच्छा लगता है भाई, उससे कोई रश नहीं आता.
हाँ
व्हाट?
It's not a drug, Uddu.
wait,
हाँ,
when you're saying sugar rush,
I
do you
don't
mean
believe
something
that.
like जैसे like बहुत strong coffee पीने से जैसा like वो वैसा state होता है? Are you
That's the
talking about
stimulant.
that?
मैं कभी स्ट्रॉन्ग कॉफी नहीं पिया, बट
Dude, आज तक
मैं चाय में भी
Acha,
होता है
you
ये।
need to
Wait,
try
what?
black
मैं
coffee
No.
and let us know if you get a rush.
anyway, Uddu, तेरे पिछले
बनता है
ये रिकॉर्डिंग लेट हो गई, तेरे पिछले 3 हफ्ते कैसे गए?
तो क्लीन अप है, ऐसे ही बोरिंग सी थे आई गेस,
Oh.
कुछ हुआ नहीं खास।
तुझसे पूछना ही बेकार है.
मैं
Like, what did you want him to say?
हाँ
Like, did he had like this?
Dude, ये हर बार यही बोलता है. लगता है मैंने क्या क्या किया हफ्ते
I
में.
think the next task you should give him is try to create some kind of like viral moment, and
Viral moment.
yeah.
That sounds like definitely something Uddu would pull off.
Eating a can of Coke and then just,
Eating a what the hell?
I guess, opening it in a. I guess I'm also having a rush.
पर हमारी पेप्सी में वोडका मिली है.
Oh.
ट्रक रिकॉर्डिंग इसको क्या बोल रहा था मैं? हाँ, मेरा जो कोवर्कर है, he has a hobby which I found out. उसको तूने वो देखा शिनचैन में शिनचैन की मम्मी रहती है, वो ऐसा डिपिक्ट कर उनको कॉन्स्टेंटली ऑब्सेशन होता है, मतलब फ्री आइटम से और जैसे कूपन्स वगैरह
Yeah.
ऑफर्स वगैरह उससे ऑब्सेशन रहता है। वो मेरे कोवर्कर को भी सेम ऑब्सेशन है, मतलब कुछ भी इवेंट हो रहा है ऑफिस में, मान लो उसमें प्राइस एक फ्री का बॉटल भी क्यों ना मिल रहा, वो छोटा सा वो 10 रुपए वाली जो बॉटल नहीं आती, नॉट 10 रुपए वाली बट 50 रुपए वाली प्लास्टिक बॉटल, भले ही वो प्राइस क्यों ना हो, वो उसके लिए क्या एक क्विज हो रहा था राइट, कि ये क्विज है ऐसे जनरल नॉलेज वाला, इस पे अगर जिसका अच्छा स्कोर आता है उसको वो प्राइस में मिलेगा। वो मेरे को बोला कि मैं वो क्विज दूं, फिर वो क्विज के क्वेश्चंस की फोटो मतलब उसको कॉपी करके मैं उसको भेजूं, फिर वो आंसर प्रिपेयर करके रखेगा और अलग अलग लोगों से कराएगा, क्योंकि क्वेश्चंस रैंडमाइज होके आ रहे हैं, तो उसको पूरा सैंपल स्पेस मिल रहा है क्वेश्चंस का जो रिपीट हो रहे हैं और कौन कौन से आ रहे हैं, किस टाइप के क्वेश्चन आ रहे हैं, वो पूरा प्रिपरेशन करके दिया वो वाला क्विज just to win that quiz and get that plastic bottle.
That
Did he
is a
win?
very interesting guy, I would say. Character.
अभी खत्म नहीं हुआ है, दिस इज जस्ट द बिगिनिंग, आई विल टेल यू क्या क्या करा उसमें। हम वो जाते हैं राइट खाना खाने के लिए, हमें पेमेंट करना होता है, एंड यू नो हाउ जो गूगल पे या जो भी जिससे भी हम पेमेंट करते हैं उसमें ऐसे एक चीज होती है कि इफ यू मेक दिस इतना अमाउंट का पेमेंट से ज्यादा करोगे तो तुम्हें एक्स्ट्रा रिवॉर्ड्स मिलता है, तो जितना बड़ा पेमेंट करते उतना बड़ा रिवॉर्ड मिलता है राइट, वो स्क्रैच कार्ड्स वगैरह उसमें। तो व्हाट ही डज कि उसके साथ जो भी खाना खाने जा रहा है, ही ऑलवेज सेज कि हाँ तुम लोग का पेमेंट मैं कर दूंगा, थोड़ा बहुत मुझे कर देना।
Oh.
इवन तो हम लाइन पे लगे हैं, हमको आके अपना वो क्यूआर स्कैन कराना पड़ता सबको फोन से, तो वो एक एक करके खुद के फोन से एक बार पेमेंट करके सबका क्यूआर स्कैन करता है वो, जस्ट सो ही कैन मेक अ बिग पेमेंट एंड और उसे बड़े वाले स्क्रैच कार्ड्स मिला है।
That's way too intense.
दैट इज
You have to respect it though. At this
अभी
point.
भी खत्म नहीं हुआ,
वाह!
अभी भी खत्म नहीं हुआ उसका। फिर अभी उसको एक फोन लेना था, क्योंकि उसका पुराना फोन कुछ खराब हो रहा था एंड कोई नया फोन रिलीज होता है, यू नो जो फोन के रिलीज होने की फर्स्ट डे पे वो डिस्काउंट होता है थोड़ा ज्यादा उस पे,
हाँ, हाँ।
you- हाँ ये ऐसा
First
कुछ
day
इस पे
पे?
जब अनाउंस होता था मतलब प्री बुक कर देते हो तब तुम्हें
हाँ।
डिस्काउंट मिलता है ऐसा कुछ, राइट? तो उसको वो करना था, पर फॉर सम रीजन उसकी सिम थी वो खराब हो गई, तो वो काम नहीं कर रही, तो पेमेंट नहीं कर पा रहा था। एंड वो ऑफिस में था, और जो उसके ऐसा एक टाइम होता है, टाइम स्लॉट होता है, इसके बीच में ही तुम्हें करना होता है। तो वो सुबह के टाइम पे जब हमारा ऑफिस चलता है, राइट, तो वो ऑफिस टाइम पे हमारे पूरे ऑफिस के इधर उधर अपने सारे दोस्त उसने कनेक्शंस बना के रखे हैं सब काम के लिए। ओके, वो अकेले नहीं करता, वो पूरे उसने उसका कल्ट टाइप का बन चुका है।
वेट,
वो
व्हाट,
अलग
उसके
अलग लोगों के
फॉलोअर्स
पास
हैं?
जाता है, फॉलोअर्स नहीं बट कनेक्शंस ऐसे समझ ले, जो उसके हेल्प करते हैं सारे कामों में।
व्हाट द हेल?
तो यू नो कि तुम कोई ऐसे फोन खरीदते हो तो तुम्हें डिस्काउंट मिलता है if you use a credit card,
हाँ हाँ
हम्म
और अलग अलग क्रेडिट कार्ड पे अलग अलग अमाउंट ऑफ डिस्काउंट मिलता है। तो वो करीब, आई एम नॉट जोकिंग, वो 15 अलग अलग लोगों के पास गया उनका क्रेडिट कार्ड टेस्ट करने के लिए कि कौन सा क्रेडिट कार्ड सबसे बड़ा डिस्काउंट मिल रहा है। वो उससे पेमेंट कराया,
damn.
और वो खुद पेमेंट दे भी नहीं सकता उसको क्योंकि उसका सिम बंद है, वो पेमेंट नहीं कर पा रहा, तो वो एक दूसरे दोस्त से उधार लेके दूसरे एक तीसरे बंदे से क्रेडिट कार्ड लेके वो फोन खरीद रहा है, और ऐसे 4-5 मतलब लोगों से अलग अलग कनेक्शन बना के अपना ही काम निकलवा रहा है जस्ट टू गेट दैट डिस्काउंट।
आई थिंक लाइक इंडिया में तो इतना वैसा कल्चर नहीं। आई एम नॉट श्योर एक्चुअली इंडिया का स्टेट क्या है इस बारे में, बट फ्रॉम व्हाट आई अंडरस्टैंड ऑफ द यूएस, वहाँ पर credit score is very important to like be able to do a lot of stuff in your life, like get a home, even. Like, of course you cannot pay for a home by yourselves a lot of the times. Most people are not that rich. You have to take a loan uske liye. And people
Mm,
are not able to get that loan unless like they have a really good credit score. उनको
mm.
लोन मिलने की ability depends on that.
Wait, but how does it relate to what tu was saying?
It just came to my mind.
Hmm.
This is the first time I have seen someone this dedicated on this stuff. मतलब मेरे को लगा था कि हाँ थोड़ा बहुत ऐसे ही कार्टून में बता रहे हैं, exaggerate करके बता रहे हैं, but
No,
there
dude.
are people like that.
Definitely, definitely. I think that's why her character works as much as it does, is because they exaggerated, but there's so much truth to that.
Do you
Especially, I remember that annoying neighbor lady who
हाँ
essentially tells all the secrets and like the neighbors that who like to gossip a lot,
Yep.
and suddenly one thing becomes the talk of the town.
Do you remember George Costanza का वॉलेट वाला एपिसोड? नहीं याद तुझे?
Tell me something specific about it.
उसकी पीठ दुख रही होती है एपिसोड के शुरू में, बिकॉज एंड लाइक अपने पीछे पीछे वाली जेब से ही टेक्स आउट हिज बिग फैट वॉलेट, उसमें क्या था, वो सारे वाउचर्स और कार्ड
Oh, yeah.
उसमें कलेक्ट करता है वो.
Oh,
And at the end of the episode the wallet just bursts.
wait, ये कौन सा सीरीज का तुम बोल रहे हो?
Seinfeld.
Oh, I haven't seen Seinfeld.
I think you'll like it.
I watched a couple episodes, I think, last year, and then उसके बाद से I never watched much.
You
Oh.
watched one episode last year.
हाँ, a couple episodes. Season 1 का I started
I would
watching
say
it, but
like
then
it gets better around the that famous Chinese restaurant episode.
Usually that's the episode जो मैं लोगों को हमेशा पहली बार दिखाता हूँ.
Yeah, because besides Curb Your Enthusiasm, I don't remember if there's any sitcom which is good from the very first season.
Hmm.
मैं भी नहीं देखा ये वाला सीरीज, सुना भी नहीं हुआ एक्चुअली
Oh.
इसके बारे में।
उर्दू तूने छोड़ गई तो उर्दू क्या इन सब चीजों के में
Question
पढ़ना
पूछ।
तुझे? तो तो मैं और दो अभी पिछले रिकॉर्डिंग और अभी के बीच में लाइक आई वाज इन दिल्ली जब हमने पिछली बार रिकॉर्ड किया था आई वाज देयर फॉर अनदर वीक अभी मैं वहां से ग्वालियर गया फिर यहाँ पे मुंबई में आ गया हूँ काफी टाइम से रह रहा हूँ स्टार्टेड अनदर इंटर्नशिप यहाँ पे दिस वन आई एम लाइकिंग मोर देन वो वाली वहां पे तो बैठा रहता था यहाँ पे अभी मतलब कुछ कमाल का काम नहीं है बट स्टिल अल्टीमेटली आई अप्रिशिएट व्हाट दे आर डूइंग सो इट feels good enough तो दिल्ली में those fuckers उन लोगों ने मुझे सर्टिफिकेट नहीं दिया जब मैं मांगने गया
Ah,
इंटर्नशिप सर्टिफिकेट नहीं
wait, so
दिया।
you
क्योंकि
have
आई
no
हाउ वुड यू
proof right
प्रूव
now?
क्योंकि आई
हाँ
क्विट अर्ली 2 हफ्ते में छोड़
Uh,
दिया आई वुड हैव टू वर्क फॉर एटलीस्ट अ मंथ कुछ ऐसा खास काम करा नहीं रहे थे वो जिसके लिए 1 महीना लगे सीखने को well anyway
मेरे हाँ
बोल
मे आई मीन हाँ मेरे इंटर्नशिप में जब हुआ था लाइक आई गेस लास्ट ईयर उसमें देयर वाज अ गर्ल शी वाज सिक लाइक I don't remember, but like she needed like bed rests basically. So 2 या 3 weeks के लिए she was not coming to office at all or working at all. But the internship was for like 4 months. तो 4 months में उसका 2 या 3 weeks छूटा था and the it was a small company तो जो owner थे he was being stingy about giving her a certification. Like 4 महीने में you just missed 2 or 3 weeks that too because you were bedridden and he didn't want to give her the certification.
professors are absolute shit
So wait, did he end up giving her or not?
She went home and then she worked from home for like another couple of weeks and तब मिला उसे.
Oh damn.
आई रिमेम्बर तो उनके शिनारिगन्स पता था तेरे प्रोफेसर के वो वाला है कि वो अपना ऐसा स्टेटस एग्जिस्ट था जैसे टीनेजर बच्चे लोग भी डालते हैं उस टाइप के स्टेटस डालते थे व्हाट्सएप पे
Recently उसने उनका एक status डाला था and it was so like I mean it was a AI generated video of him skydiving.
what the hell
Yeah,
तूने कांटेक्ट डिलीट किया कि नहीं वरुण
I wanted to but uh, I felt
I
like कि
mean,
काम पे आएगा
it's
इसलिए I just
just
had her
such
number.
a common thing like this. So there's this guy we are who is staying in our flat. He's I guess he's a aspiring actor here.
Oh,
And like I was just talking to him the other day, and like he wanted some help from me. There was a audition that he was giving. I was like, show me the material, and he said, हाँ ये तो मैंने बस 15 मिनट में अभी चैट जीपीटी से किया था इसी को बोल रहा हूँ मैं. I'm like, there was this
no.
2 second period where I was like considering so many ways to what to say,
घर वापस दे
but then I unfortunately ended up having to shoot his thing because he asked me for my help. But yeah, and it's what you would expect ChatGPT to give.
क्या like did he ask for dialogues from chat
Yeah, he essentially asked the entire script for that. Um, for what he was
Whatever
sending for the clip that he was sending to them. But yeah,
Wait, I
so
thought
I
तो
can't even
उसमें
blame
मतलब
him. I just feel like it's such an accepted part of society unless you are really conscious about it. Sadly, it's just so accepted at this point.
I thought like
अभी मैं
okay तू बोल पहले. I thought auditions में like they give you a sample script or something and then उसको you have to reenact.
Yeah, I guess it depends because it depends on what kind of audition it is. From what I remember, he told me that he was essentially given a specific scenario and the type of character that he had to play. He was playing a trans
Oh,
character, and he essentially,
oh.
I'm guessing, he just typed that to the bot, and he performed it.
Yeah, that was
Hmm.
actually what I was going to ask too. If he is focusing on acting, I don't
तेरी
really see too much.
वरुण, हेलो
हाँ,
वरुण,
हाँ, हाँ। हेलो?
तुझे उद्दू की आवाज आ रही है?
थोड़ा-सा कट रहा है।
हाँ,
फट रहा है क्या अभी? भी ठीक
वे
आ
नहीं
रही है?
हाँ, अभी तो आ रहा है ठीक।
कैसा छोटा है क्या?
don't know, slip हो रहा है बार-बार.
क्या छोटा है?
हाँ।
क्या स्लिप हो रहा है?
Dude, there's a reason. There's a reason हमने light बंद कर रखी है. You should understand. I thought, yeah.
हाँ, एक्चुअली वी हैव नॉट टोल्ड राइट कि ये अभी होते और भी तो एक रूम में साथ में रिकॉर्ड कर रहे हैं और उनने पूरा फॉर सम रीजन डार्क करके रखा है.
Yeah.
बेयरली कुछ दिख रहा है
And
हमको.
vodka पी रहे हैं हम लोग.
चेहरे.
विदु ने बोला कि
हाँ.
रोशनी में वोडका का वाइब नहीं आएगा, तो we have to do this.
No, I just like, I didn't thought it would look as awkward as it is doing right now.
क्या बोल रहा था? भूल गया.
हाँ,
Anyways, that's it.
क्या बोल रहे हो उद्दू?
वही तो बोला मैं भूल गया मैं क्या बोल रहा था.
Okay, so I'll just carry on with what I was saying. So I was in Delhi and इतना मुझे याद नहीं है भाई, बहुत टाइम हो गया अब, मगर I went to a few.
15 दिन हो गया, dude. You're talking like an old demented man.
I am an old demented man, maybe.
He sounds drunk. That's
I'm not really drunk, but yeah.
like tipsy at
Uh,
least. Like that's what you're sounding like at least.
maybe. मैं yeah, one of the places शुरू से I wanted to go to was Paharganj. Have either of you heard of Paharganj?
Mhm.
Right.
तो दोनों में से किसी ने डेवडी देखी है?
Oh.
क्या देखी है?
डेवडी.
The Anurag Kashyap film.
No.
हाँ, फर्स्ट देखी होगी
Hmm.
जरूर. I'm surprised तुमने नहीं देखी. I think you would like it. You should watch it.
Oh, s-
So
spelling बोलना. I'm
it's
not
like
able to like properly hear the name.
Dev D. It's like Anurag Kashyap's take on the Devdas story.
Oh, no, I haven't seen.
Yeah. तो उसमें there's like, I mean, you might be aware कि देवदास की story में there's this character of Paro and there's this other character of a prostitute. Devdi mein the prostitute is shown to be in Paharganj, and Paharganj is
Oh,
if not the red light district of Delhi, it's like a popular red light. It's near a popular red light area. वहाँ पर दिल्ली में, like immediately next to a road. वहाँ पे a
it's
lot of
like
foreigners stay for cheap hotels. That's primarily what it's popular for. Cheap hotels.
so like वहाँ पे देखने के लिए है क्या? Like why
I
do you
mean
want to visit that
that
place?
place sort of has a vibe. If you Google it, you'll see that it has a very neon aesthetic.
Oh,
Yeah, so like I was
wait, what
really
the?
so देखा तू?
Yeah, it looks cool. हाँ, it
It
looks cool.
looks cool,
It gives
right?
me that. हाँ.
It's like cyberpunk.
Yeah, cyberpunk, Blade Runner kind of.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. That's why I
The
wanted
hell,
to
this
go
looks
there.
actually cool.
मैं वहां गया
Damn.
मेट्रो लेके एंड रात को ही गया था वीकडे पे गया था तो भीड़ बहुत ज्यादा नहीं थी भीड़ फिर भी थी one of the first things I noticed was of course a lot of guys offering me massages uh,
how does
हाँ
one offer you a massage? सर आइए अंदर मसाज करेंगे आपकी.
उद्दू तेरी
हाँ,
आवाज
exactly.
नहीं आ रही है एक
I
वरुण
could
तुझे
hear
उद्दू की
him
आ रही है
kind of. हाँ, हाँ, मेरे को तो like
आई गेस हमारे इंटरनेट के
सुनाई है.
साथ प्रॉब्लम
हाँ.
है शुड वी टर्न ऑफ आवर वीडियो
Sure,
हाँ,
कर
okay.
सकता है.
Anyways, कुछ दिख नहीं रहा है वीडियो में तो.
I was about to say that.
तो आई वाज गोना से कि या क्या बोल रहा था मैं
Mm.
There was a lot of
Massages
guys
offer
asking,
कर रहे
हाँ,
थे.
तू
massages.
तू क्या बोल रहा था तू फिर से रिपीट करेगा आई कुडंट हियर यू
How were they offering you massages? Like actually street पे आके ऐसे
yeah
बुलाने शॉप के
they were
अंदर.
these guys standing by the street कई सारे and they were like मैं पास करता था उनके I would pass by them and they would approach me with massage offers and I would just keep walking I didn't want to
हाँ,
entertain them
करके देखता नहीं है, एक्सपीरियंस करता है.
भाई एक
ऐसे
आदमी
तो मेरे को पता नहीं क्या.
भाई एक आदमी कैटलॉग लेके आ गया था पता है a full blown catalog of women
Oh wait.
तू
I mean,
काय का कैटलॉग सोच
अब
रहा था उद्दू
नहीं, मैं इमेजिन कर रहा था कि तू वॉक कर रहा है वो तेरे को सैंपल दे रहे हैं मसाज करने का, मतलब शोल्डर मसाज करने लग गए आके एकदम
अबे
से
आज भी उसे
हाथ
थोड़ी
मसाज करने
मसाज
लग.
करानी है उन लोगों को
That's what I thought was
उनको या
happening.
तुझे?
Like
अबे
I did not.
मुझे किसी से नहीं करानी भाई
Okay.
like I've seen some like vlogs, this like जापान वाले जिसमें like I've seen जैसे मेड कैफे वगैरह उसमें सेम like ऐसे ही होता है like
I think
you
Maid Cafe
will
is much
say
different though.
हाँ but like you will say the same thing like girls dressed up as maids on the side of the road asking you to like come in.
I don't think they are asking you to come in though.
I think they
Like
are
they're advertising kind of.
I guess it's different though. It's not as aggressive as how it is here.
हाँ, yeah.
Like I was in
Oh.
hostess and I was literally there were 5 people almost pulling me to these different random bars. Okay, just go here. Come here. And it was not even that late. It was I think like 3 in the noon.
पहाड़गंज में I decided I need to go to a bar too तो उस बार पे जाते जाते मुझे लोग इतना खींचने की कोशिश कर रहे थे but I had a bar in mind and I went there well this was the second bar I had in mind दूसरा जो था in mind वो बंद था I planned to bar hop a little I thought वहाँ बार में जाऊँ but it was closed तो मैं वहाँ अंदर गया and this was a very I wasn't expecting to enter a place like this जहाँ पे मैं घुसा this was the kind of place this was the kind of bar ऊपर like छोटे से पहले तो when I got start दरवाजे पे पहुंचा the gatekeepers they tried to get a little too familiar like trying to like get very conversational but ठीक है ignored that and मैं अंदर गया ऊपर first floor पे there was this bar and वहाँ पे Bollywood item songs बहुत loudly बज रहे थे and these
तो वो वीडियो शेयर करा था.
right वहाँ
Oh
पे
my
dancers
goodness.
नाच रही थी स्टेज था and there were these dancers जिन पे लोग occasionally पैसे फेंक रहे थे
Wait, this is all
and
happening in a bar?
I mean I think it was just that kind of place जहाँ पे middle aged men come for exactly that.
Mm.
I mean, there were old
From
people too.
the video,
Mm-hmm.
from the video you shared, it really felt like it is kind of a strip club of India.
Oh,
Nobody strips, magar sure.
I mean,
Because
they're
yeah,
already oh, okay.
it's along the same appeal, I would say.
Uh,
Hmm.
I mean, sure, I don't remember who, but somebody asked me to make videos of it. जो मैंने तुझे भी भेजी. I was occasionally also making videos. वहाँ पे मैंने एक बियर मंगाई थी. मेरे के साथ चखना था, बैठा रहा. I was like observing बैठ के वहाँ पे like people they were. That's the only thing I was enjoying वहाँ पर. I wanted to get out of there as soon as I finished my beer, but I'm not very fast at finishing my beer. I was just observing वहाँ पे like जिस तरह के बुड्ढे बैठे हुए थे. There was this guy मेरे सामने he kept inviting dancers to himself. Like I guess that's something they offered like कि, if a person requested कि a dancer dances for them they would be like ठीक है जाओ उनके सामने जाके नाच लो थोड़ी देर. And I think what the dancers get in return is कि उनके ऊपर जो पैसे उछाल रहे हैं they get to keep it or something. I don't know how it works exactly, but this guy invited a lot of dancers over a period of time क्योंकि बार-बार वो जा रही थी after like थोड़ा टाइम हो गया था डांस करते हुए. Right. And this guy kept trying to make them try to sit next to them, uh, which clearly the dancers did not want to do. And uh, I remember this one of the last dancers जब तक मैं वहाँ पर था तब तक I noticed कि वो आदमी उन्हें बिठाने की कोशिश कर रहा है अपने बगल में. And this woman, we are sitting opposite to each other. That old man and me with some distance, and I can see वो उसकी तरफ probably बहुत स्माइल करते हुए नाच रही है, but as soon as she uh, rotates मतलब एक 360 मारती है during her dance moves, she makes a very disgusted face because this man is trying to invite her to sit next to her, and like not only that, she's also trying to call one of the guys वहाँ पर जो probably they are there to take
To
care
help
of
her.
these kinds of things. Yeah. But yeah,
Hmm.
it was an interesting place like that, but I moved on from there. वहाँ से चला गया. There were a lot of वहाँ पर shops that made neon signs जो वहाँ पे दिखते हैं. I also like decided that I needed to get a neon sign from a game I like वहाँ पर.
Which one?
Silent Hill.
Oh, did
ये
you share me?
ये वाला.
Did you share me?
What? I haven't got
Oh, yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
sign yet. That's just
I,
a
f-
thought away. Vidhu
I
has
feel
that
like
sign as
room
a
में
tattoo.
wow.
um,
I feel like having a neon sign in your room would be kind of painful, like for your eyes.
No. I mean, you can turn it off when you want to.
I would love to have
But
one though.
I would love to
yeah, I
have
would
two
also
after
love to
you
have it,
mentioned
but I
Twin
feel like
Peaks.
Yeah.
oh,
Because I mostly just keep like lights off in my room whenever I'm in my room.
hmm, same. But I just have like fairy lights or like क्या जो भी
Hmm.
बोलते हैं. So
Their room ki lighting is genuinely really nice. Varun.
Yeah.
हाँ
ये कॉलेज में भी इसे स्पेशल वो वाली जो स्ट्रिप लाइट
अच्छा
टाइप की
हाँ
नहीं
I
आती है ऐसे
remember.
We
लंबी
had
से
those in our hostel
पूरा
as well.
क्लिप
Yeah.
किसने सजाया था तेरे रूम
इतना
में?
इतना कूल लगता था
ईशान ने सजाया था.
इसने सारी मेहनत करी थी. तो उसने मेरे ही सामने करा था and I loved that. It worked for both of us because he didn't wanted that to be in front of him. and I wanted that to be in front of me.
वो तो फूकने के लिए किया था इतनी मेहनत.
Yeah.
हम्म.
तो लाइक हमारे हॉस्टल में मान ले हमको किसी के रूम में हैंग आउट होना था, हमेशा हम वरुण के रूम में जाते
आई
थे.
डोंट थिंक वो लाइट्स के वजह से आते थे लोग.
नहीं, not lights, but like in general, it seemed the most coziest among all the rooms.
I mean, Varun is pretty cozy, to be honest.
Ah,
I mean, that was
I
that
mean,
is you should take that as a compliment, man.
I mean, it is
I
a
do.
compliment. What
Yeah.
do you mean?
But the way he acted, I thought he was about to justify something.
That's my default reaction.
Hmm. I understand.
Uddu mar jayega, that would be his reaction.
Yep. I would be like, huh, this is just a different tone, but same word.
That's really funny.
I'm sorry, Uddu, you had to find out like that.
I guess Uddu, you found out a wild thing to do now. For the next story.
Wait, what? Kill himself?
Would you be his successor, Varun? So
Hmm.
उसके बाद like the other place I went to visit वहाँ पर was Haus Khas, जहाँ पे the place Vidhu just mentioned, जहाँ पे वो tattoo कराने गया था अपना. This is
Hmm.
sort of an interesting marketplace, I would say. Delhi के hipsters वहाँ पर जाते हैं, like all wearing oversized shirts and like I was just like in bowling shirts वगैरह, and I was kind of pissed off कि this is the place I decided to come after I saw all that. Uh, but I mean, in a way, it's an
What was the time when you went there?
शाम को गया था मैं.
Okay.
And like one of the things was I went there with my cousin, and that was a mistake I made. Because
Okay.
I didn't anticipate that my cousin would be that disinterested in roaming, क्योंकि वो दिल्ली में रहती है. And the approach she took to going out with me was कि वो मुझे बाहर घुमाने आ रही है.
Wow.
And मैं इस होप से आया था कि हम दोनों साथ में बाहर घूमने जा रहे हैं. And like it to me it felt like she was looking at it as a chore.
How old is she? From
2 years older than
Okay.
me. मगर yeah, so like that ultimately like, it's not that fun. It's always fun to travel with more people, like with friends वगैरह. But if the person is just disinterested in traveling with you, it ruins the whole thing.
Hmm.
But yeah, but that was an interesting place. वहाँ पर काफी सारे local fashion stores थे. They were like in a world where pretty much everything I buy is from a big brand. In terms of clothes, it was interesting to at least look at these small stores.
From what I've heard, it used to be it used to be really good. I think around till the late 70s. I think after that it became too popular, and the specific crowd that used to come there was not as like it was more like it became so popular that everyone just was just coming there because it was a really popular place in Delhi.
For what? Because like there's
Because
a fort there, yeah, which is popular.
yeah,
And did people start coming for the fort?
no, they just Hoskus as a place became really popular.
Like the marketplace.
Yeah. So yeah, it's not as fun to visit there now.
Hmm.
And I mean, I've heard some horror stories there.
क्या भाई? एक बात
Like,
सुना?
Oh.
I mean, I was just browsing through Reddit. and like especially not safe for women to travel there around evening.
अच्छा
Yeah, I mean if they're acting like that to me, I don't at noon.
तेरे साथ क्या हुआ विदु?
They were literally trying to drag me. I'm pretty sure if I was not with two of my other friends there, they would have tried to drag me to a bar there.
I mean, that's of course not nice, मगर
I was about to say, imagine if what it would be like for a woman to be there around late evening or at
yeah,
night.
that would.
But it used to not be like that, from what I understand. 3 years before, it used to be much nicer.
It's a place with a lot of bars
Yeah,
and fashion stores.
yeah.
Did you go to any fashion stores, Vidu?
I mean, we just browsed a lot of shops and we just went inside some specific places. We mostly went to sit there and ate at a social there.
हाँ social.
Yeah, that was really good. I had that sugar cane drink there, which was really fun.
Sugar drink.
Sugar cane drink.
Oh, do you wanna go to a social यहाँ पर?
Yeah, I don't mind that.
देखते हैं.
फिर तो दिल्ली का कहाँ गया कि वहाँ से फिर आप मुंबई
क्या हुआ?
मुंबई में फिर तो और था, मुंबई हुआ था दिल्ली में और भी प्लेस गया
भाई
फिर
वरुण को तो कुछ बताने दे, मैं फिर बताता हूँ मुंबई का.
हाँ
हाँ और क्या चल रहा है जीवन में
हाँ मैं जिंदगी में
I really like that word. Oh, it's such a cool. That is probably one of the coolest sounding
it
words in
works
Hindi.
everywhere.
Yeah,
देखो do you know उसका origin क्या है उसका
I would love to know.
वो हाउ वर्ड का
Tell me.
It's a cat.
कॉलेज
हाँ, it's a cat
Yes.
meme जो got viral when we were in college. So it just became kind of an inside joke.
Yeah.
And I roped like I guess there's this Pulak and Uddesha also. Like हम मेरे से मेरे वजह से I single-handedly changed the vocabulary of my group.
Do you
Because I was
remember?
obsessed with that meme. Huh?
Oh, तूने कोई meme share किया उद्दू? तो do you remember उद्दू? We had this weird word we tried to invent when we were in 9th grade.
हाँ
Bha, yeah, bha.
What?
What?
I remember I do remember
the
Bha?
the like that word was so universal though. Like that was period when that word felt so perfect.
Like this is the word, bha.
Yeah,
Hmm.
like whenever we didn't want to put effort into responding to something, we would say bha.
that's basically the older how
That sounds
I would
very
say
similar to bruh.
Although
Mhm.
Since we are on the subject of Abhyuday and Udhu in 9th grade, Abhyuday mentioned something about your guys' stories about nomadic and going away somewhere. What is your perspective on that? Like, what is your version of your events that how that happened in those talks? So, Udhu.
so like we were rebellious teenagers.
I find that hard to believe.
There's so much regret that is oozing out of this fucking PC right now.
And ठीक है हम सोचे कि हाँ हम आई थिंक आई डोंट नो कि हम मूवी देखने के पहले गए सोच रहे थे सब कि मूवी के बाद में था
we
you know
we
that
wanted
Into
to
the
run
Wild.
away. हाँ?
yes
अच्छा तो
but
उसकी
like
बात
was
कर
it
रहा है.
before हाँ वो Into the Wild was it before that or like उसके बाद ही हमने initiate करे वाली thought process
I honestly don't remember. I would like to think that it was before that.
uh, like we were really मतलब genuinely fascinated with the idea कि हाँ हम खुद से अपने बल पे रहेंगे, बाहर survive करेंगे,
Oh.
कहाँ
I mean that
and हम एक्चुअली मतलब हम प्लान करें पूरा कि हम कैसे escape करेंगे, कैसे क्या करेंगे, we genuinely पूरा प्लान कर रहे थे उसको।
So who was the one to
बहुत
say,
बड़ी
let's maybe we should think another again? Was it you or Abhidha?
I don't think it's my either of us were backing out. I don't know what happened that we decided not to do it, but I think वो mutual था हमारा agreement कि हम नहीं करते हैं.
we
It
were
was not like कोई एक person back out हो गया.
we were cowards.
कॉलेज में भी ऐसे अभी याद आ रहा है कॉलेज में भी उद्दू यही बोलते रहता था लाइक इफ यू आस्क हिम कि उसे क्या करना है फ्यूचर में वो बोलता है जंगल जाना है इज इट
That
इज दैट
that but that is joking, right? कि joke
oh
कर रहा. In school we were serious, like dead
Yeah.
serious about going running away
What was-
from home. And also one other thing we were planning to do was to fight criminals. Uh, it
Fight criminals?
also
Ah.
kicked
Wait.
ass.
What the hell?
wait Uddu
Yes.
It,
like if
I'm really
तू
curious
क्या
about that.
what the hell बोल रहा है? अभी होते
Like, did you had some
अब ये होते हैं.
costumes planned or what?
उद्दू ये नहीं बताना था.
Okay, but
wait
now
can
now
wait,
that
क्या
wait,
बोला
can
क्या
is,
बोला फिर से
now
बोला
that can is
Wait,
open. Now you have to, man.
why did you not want this to be?
Yeah. So let's yeah. So what was the
There was this short-lived fantasy.
if you say so short lived?
नहीं अभी तक चल रही है मैं तो अभी भी मैं रोज रात को बाहर जाकर सोचता हूँ काश काश कोई दिख जाए. Oh,
हम I remember हम प्लान मतलब रिसर्च करते थे कौन सा वेपन बेस्ट होगा किसी को kill करने.
I thought Uddu, you and I will die with this between us. आज तूने पॉडकास्ट पे खोल दिया.
I think हमने कंक्लूड करा था कि बटॉन्स we found की एक चीज होती है which police officers use in America. That is the best
यहाँ पे
Alvin,
भी
we
होता है
are-
ना
और
लाठी
फिर
चार्ज
हम
क्या
देख
होता
रहे
है वही तो होता है
I think we were more.
Basically,
नहीं but
Eventually, we were more interested in trying to. I mean, do you remember that YouTuber we used to watch, some inventor guy who would try to make things? Uddu.
yeah.
I mean, like, I think in the process of thinking about this, we found that guy, and like, I think in the end, we were more interested in just designing, like, being able to do essentially what he was doing, like making cool gadgets. Like that, we wanted to make a baton grappling hook.
Oh.
oh I know that story
What the hell, Uddu?
मेरे को बताया था कॉलेज में इसने ग्रैपलिंग हुक का डिजाइन अरे क्या पोगो स्टिक भी बताया था लाइक
नहीं वो एक्चुअली हाँ
What the fuck? Pogo stick? मेरे को pogo stick याद नहीं.
हाँ that was my original idea. Pogo stick. I remember हम क्या क्या shenanigans सोच रहे थे कि हाँ एक smoke cloud बना के distract करेंगे criminal को illusion बना के and
Dude,
whatnot.
I've really tried really hard to forget all this.
Well, now
Why?
it's there for posterity forever. I mean, it's a really cool thing, genuinely though.
Not in ninth
ऐसे-
grade.
Wait, you're saying that it's awkward in ninth grade. Like Uddu or hum, like when we were, I don't remember कब था college में exactly, but I think, हाँ, I think after I showed him Last of Us का series,
Okay.
like हम plan कर रहे थे कि like wherever we are, if there's a zombie apocalypse, तो क्या करेंगे हम?
Yeah,
And
that's a
I-
common
we
conversation
would,
I have with Uddu every
mean-
time I meet with him.
Yeah, I think zombie apocalypse is something that a lot of people fantasize about at least one point in their life. That what if
no,
there
no,
was
like we
something
would
like
make
that?
an actual action plan. Ki, like right now, if we see a zombie, like a
Uddu
horde
has
of
told
zombie
me about
running
it.
towards us, so what? Uh-huh.
that was inspired by my interaction with Abhyuday.
हाँ
कि
भाई,
हम जब
I
भी मॉल में वेट करते थे हम सेम चीज करते थे and
ah
then I recreated that with you too.
ah
It was equally fun as
Did
expected.
you guys ever do this as like when you were like younger, like teenagers or kids? कि thinking about if you're at a communal event or something, जहाँ पे तुम्हारे parents तुम्हें घसीट के ले आए हैं, and you have no interest in that, so you would go out wondering कि if some terrorists attacked here, how
हाँ.
you would escape from
I
this
don't
place? Like,
I don't think there was a single kid who didn't do that.
did you do that, Vidhu?
No, wait, what?
इसमें बहुत ज्यादा चढ़ गई है.
Just repeat that again.
ये आदमी पॉपकॉर्न पे फोकस कर रहा है अभी.
oh.
Oh, so you said you're
मेरा
not
एक्चुअली ईयरफोन गिर गया था फिर से बोलना.
अबे मैंने बोला, उन्होंने तो बोला भी नहीं, कुछ बोला मैंने. तेरे पकड़ में.
I was zoned out. फिर से बोलना.
Did you have that thing when you were a kid? कि when you went to
When you
the
start a sentence like that, I probably did. But yeah, go on.
when you went to these social events जहाँ पे your parents essentially dragged you, but you didn't really want to be there.
Yeah.
And what I would start doing in that case was try to like think about what would happen in a terrorist attack and how I would escape from that place in that condition.
I was probably thinking about the other kids there
But then,
and how we would fight with each other and stuff like that.
like a pro wrestling thing?
No, genuinely fighting them.
How?
I don't know. Fantasizing about going and getting into a fight. So my parents would be like, okay, let's go out, move on from this place now.
तो ये सोचता है कि मैं लड़ लूं क्या किसी से कि ताकि मैं यहाँ से निकल सकूं. कभी तूने किया ये?
You take them
I
out.
wish I did. I mean,
I feel like you have.
let's not talk about that.
Did Kudu used to be a bully? As a
No,
kid?
man. I
Oh.
came really close, but I thought even in that point in my life, I guess some instinct in me said that's not right. But I guess you could be still a bully without intending to be a bully because you're that immature at that age. Because there were specific kids that like because like in schools there are always in a group there's at least one guy who is always the butt of the joke.
Yep.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, so in that case, sometimes even though that guy was like a really close friend of mine, I guess, at least from his perspective, I used to, without thinking about that too much, because I was in like seventh grade, it's just make fun of him needlessly and didn't thought about it that much. But now I feel guilty about doing that because I was not really. I haven't ruined his life.
I've been.
You don't have to make me feel that guilty.
I don't think you
You
ruined
don't know
his
that.
life.
No, I mean I talked with him like last year.
Oh, that's good. I'm proud of you, Vidhu. What?
Ah!
अबे यहाँ पे गैप कहाँ से है?
We have to figure that out on Tuesday. I think this bed is way too much to it. I guess you should just be glad I turned the light off.
Dude, अभी हम अपने
क्या हो
रूममेट
गया?
की बेड पे बैठ के रिकॉर्ड कर
Not
रहे हैं.
roommate, it's a fucking uncle. It's a 46-year-old middle-aged man who is staying with us.
Dude, वो 46 का नहीं होगा.
46 मैंने पूछा उससे.
वो सच में 46
हाँ.
का है.
I was trying to be nice to him and I said, उसने पूछा how old do you think I am? मैंने तो early 30s I guess. उसने कहा what are you talking about? मैं 46 का हूँ.
उसके बीवी बच्चा है पुणे में.
हाँ.
I mean, तुम्हारी बीवी बच्चे हो सकते हैं and you're only 30s.
एक मिनट क्या बोल रहा है कि हमारे बीवी बच्चे हो सकते? क्या बोला तू?
He's saying कि it's not that old of an age because लोग जल्दी भी कर लेते हैं. Like
नहीं, huge.
30s में marriage is not early. It's
I mean, I think
like
नहीं,
usual
नहीं,
common
it's late Uddu, it's
average
late.
is like around mid
हाँ.
20s to late 20s. I would say.
30s is
हाँ,
late.
तो वही ना तो
Yeah.
No, I said that because that's the first thing we found out about him. उसके बीवी बच्चे है पुणे में.
You did? मैंने
तूने
ये नहीं पूछा.
नहीं तुझे तेरे रूममेट ने कुछ बताया, वो हमारे उसने बताया और कुछ तूने मुझे सबसे पहले ये बताया.
I mean, I'm guessing 46 में उसके बीवी बच्चे होंगे.
I mean,
Like he didn't look that depressed.
I mean,
I
you
mean,
can guess how old a person is depending on how depressed he is.
Wait, what?
नहीं भाई वो कह रहा है like if you're 46 and you don't have बीवी बच्चे by normal standards you would be depressed.
Like he didn't seem that off kilter to me.
By regular standards, it's not
Hmm.
necessary Uddu.
Yeah. Whatever I'm saying right now, you should take that with a grain of salt again.
Dude, ये भी 46 पे बिना बीवी बच्चों का ही होगा.
You don't know that.
तू बच्चे करने का प्लान कर रहा हो.
बच्चे करने का प्लान नहीं है मेरा.
भाई मैं तो
But तूने उसमें एक और शब्द बोला था. It's not like you just said बच्चे.
I think when
I guess
people
they're having
say,
fun.
wait, are we having more fun than you two guys?
I mean, that's granted because you're fucking drunk.
That's why I'm
And
saying that.
And you're literally naked right now. Like, why are you so fucking naked?
Wait, it's like it is like camera off किया तुम लोगों ने.
We are missing out.
Wait, Uddu, let's both of us also get naked. How about that?
मैं तुझे और
This podcast is
Pour
very
करूंगा.
interesting.
करते भाई.
मजाक में पूछा था पर
Too late. My pants
तो
are
भाई
off.
तब तक बात कर रहे मैं तो आता हूँ हाथों के.
और भी कुछ पता क्या चल रहा है तेरा?
Which I should. I was just looking for some actors. अब विजय टुडे volunteered कि वो act करेगा मेरी film में.
Oh,
So I'm wondering वो कैसा, what would that look like?
What is it about?
I think that would be a really abrupt contrast to this type of stuff we are talking about right now. But I guess,
Is it like
yeah, I mean, it is essentially about just capturing the chaos of the contemporary life from the perspective of a person in their late or mid 20s. Like how there's essentially how like there's so much things are happening and it feels too overpowering and so tiring to just keep up with everything while also keeping your sanity and also having to have some sort of life that you can actually not being depressed first of all and living and also thinking about the societal pressures that everyone has and having a way to live maintaining your financial conditions and still having.
मैं एक सेकंड के लिए गया
We're asking you what the film was about.
I knew this was gonna
तो
happen.
भाई अपना दुखड़ा सुनाने लग गया फिर तू
We're asking you what the film was. I want that to be a weird switch to what we had established.
एक मिनट पकड़ना ये तो दूसरा
Wait, तूने कोक जीरो ऑर्डर करी थी?
मैं दोनों ऑर्डर करी थी
Damn.
अभी अंदर एक पेप्सी जीरो और एक कोक जीरो दोनों
तूने
पड़ा है।
चार ऑर्डर करी?
हाँ
क्या बात कर रहा है?
तो भाई बोल कंटिन्यू कर मैं
तू लाइक पूरा एक
पार्टी
कप करने
बनाने
वाला है?
वाला
I
हाँ?
know.
तो पूरी बॉटल खाली करने वाला है?
नहीं नहीं
ओके.
हम लोग को भी लेके रखना चाहिए था कुछ पीने के लिए. If you know what I
I don't know what you mean Varun what do you mean
I mean,
it was not meant for you to understand what I meant.
yeah, but you should tell us. It's not just us listening. It's a lot of other people who might be listening to this. They might be curious.
the gigantic audience
No, I'm just saying कि हमें भी कुछ पीने के लिए रखना चाहिए था. That's it. There was no negative connotation to it.
भाई बता दो the broken eye
Bro, what the fuck, dude? तो वो कोक नहीं है. तू वोडका पोर कर रहा था. ये वोडका कोक की तरह पोर कर रहा है.
तू इधर देख is that too much
But yeah, Varun,
Yeah.
tell us about what is happening in your life, man.
Uh,
I think this is
Nothing
the
much.
first
I
time I'm
was-
talking to you outside the board games that we played. Where I
we
was
played
more.
Street Fighter.
Yeah. Yeah, but again, you were
Ah.
playing games, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So coming back to games, I was just playing Elden Ring. That's it.
No, but I was trying to ask you what is going on in your life, not to.
Yeah, that's
not
it.
going back to games.
Like-
We can talk about Elden Ring afterwards.
Like literally,
That's his whole
I have my work in the
Okay.
morning. In evening, I play Elden Ring. That's it. That's
Yeah,
that's
I
all that's
actually-
been going on
yeah.
in my life.
Yeah, I'm loving Elden Ring. Though I've taken a break. I started Nier Automata again. I love that game, but I
Ah.
never finished it. So I started again.
I just bought Nier Automata. I really wanted to play that game as well.
Yeah, it's fucking up. I love how it moves and I mean, of course, the soundtrack is great.
Yep.
Yeah, Elden Ring I
hated
was loving,
wo-
but I was like, I had to be totally invested in that because it's such a big world that you would have to be
Yep.
lost in. And I'm still thinking about Dark Souls. I love that game so much. So I'm taking a break and playing Nier Automata right now.
मेरे को I tried playing Nier Automata a couple of weeks ago, but then like उसके PC controls are so bad. Like,
Really? It
yep,
works.
I felt it
It
was
works decent for me though. Like, are
Like-
you playing it with mouse?
yep, mouse and
I would
keyboard wala
recommend a
controls.
controller. You should get a controller.
Yeah, that's why like I uninstalled it immediately. Like I bought a controller recently.
Yeah, I
Elden
can't
Ring is
imagine
illegal
how
as
that
well,
would
yeah.
feel like with a mouse because it's so like it feels like to me that the controls are so designed with the controller in mind.
Yep.
Yeah. So you are playing Elden Ring with mouse, and how is it with mouse? Because I've not played
No,
that. It's good.
it was weird at first, but then like it's fine. Like
Okay,
you can play it.
I see.
Like I have some extra buttons in my mouse, so it kind of helps. But yeah.
It's a really I liked it much more than I was because I was not as huge on Dark Souls 3 compared to how much I
Hmm.
love Dark Souls.
I
But
have not played a single Dark Souls game. This is my first like Souls like.
I would say Dark Souls is literally my favorite game of all time. But Dark Souls 3
Ah.
compared to that was not as good. But Elden Ring I'm liking a lot more. It's definitely I also think it harkens back to what make Dark Souls special. Dark Souls 3 felt much more linear, which didn't fit with why I love Dark Souls so much.
You like the open world wala kind of aspect.
No, I love the level design, but just everything about Dark Souls. Dark Souls, because you have to also think about when it was released. It was such a contrast to all the big budget three AAA games that were coming around at that time, because most of them had
Huh.
these long cinematic sequences and this specific janky controls, and Dark Souls was completely opposite. There was barely, like, I think, 10 minute total video sequences that happen in that game. It's all of it is in gameplay, and there's no map in
Oh.
it. It's such a immersive experience.
Hmm.
Do you know Varun?
Huh.
Sorry, Vidhu. Do you know Vidhu? Varun is a huge fan of the
Yeah,
Persona series.
I easily
I
get that.
wanted to say that.
I was about to bring that because you have really, because I've seen you play the music of Persona games when we were playing board
Huh.
games. Have you
Dude,
which Persona?
I recently played Persona 4 Golden for the first time,
Oh, I'm
and it
about to
was,
try started.
dude,
How
it
what
was
did
the
you think of
most
it?
beautiful experience of my life,
Yeah, I've already
like
only
gaming
only
wise.
played Persona 3, which I really love,
Ah,
but
portable or like वो नया वाला reload.
no, I didn't like Reload as much because I really enjoyed the first one. I
Ah,
played the Persona on PSP. I think it's not PSP. I don't remember. There are two versions of Persona 3.
Dude, तेरे
हाँ.
पास PSP था?
Hey, मैंने emulate किया, bro. But I'm really excited to play Persona 5 as well because it looks so
Yeah, अभी
good.
same. It was on sale right now,
And I've
summer sale. So I bought
exhausted
both.
the soundtrack of that game. Anyway, it's such a good soundtrack.
The soundtracks for the Persona games is so like
Yeah.
amazing.
Have you played any of the
And even
Shin Megami Tensei games?
nope. Persona 4 was my first.
Oh, interesting. I'm really
Yeah.
curious how the
मेरे
village setting of that game is.
किस पे Shin Megami?
Persona 4, right? It has a village setting
Yeah.
from I remember. Rural setting.
A what setting?
It's
Oh,
set in a
ha.
rural part of Japan,
Yeah,
right?
yep.
Yeah. Mm.
Hmm.
Uddu, have you been playing something? Watching something being played by someone else?
Oh yeah, we still have to discuss that
Oh,
part. It was
कौन सा part?
just
yes.
drunken
Wait,
rambling
what
so
part?
far.
Media we consume.
Oh.
Dude, media? What
So,
media?
like,
Look at your letterboxd. Quickly.
you know, as usual, I was talking about blueprints in our last podcast.
Blueprints?
दो podcast
The game, right?
Blueprints?
Yeah,
Yes.
I've heard about it a
Wait,
lot.
what?
It's what did you think of it?
It's the
Oh.
among the most amazing games I have witnessed.
Wow.
मैं खेला नहीं हूँ. I'm watching the game, but it's still equally amazing.
Like,
It's a puzzle mystery game.
okay.
Yeah. So it's still going on. जबकि मतलब
Whose stream are you watching?
100
By
hours
the
के
way, if
ऊपर.
you like to share that.
Wait, if you know Markiplier का एक friend है.
Okay.
Wait, Lord Begin 777 पे YouTube है.
I see.
I'm watching that. And like he himself said कि वो उसका आज तक का like it's the favorite game of his of all
I
time.
see.
So like if you are interested in playing a puzzle game, then this is the game for you.
Yeah.
Mm.
Puzzle games
I've
are
also heard a
weird
lot
because I really
about.
want to play. They look so good, but when you actually sit down to solve the puzzle, you have to suppress the urge of not googling the answers and actually brainstorming them.
Yeah, if you do that once, you're
Yeah,
done for.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But this year has been really good for games. Like I've not played that many games this year. I've only played this free game actually, which I would recommend to all of you. This it's called Dream Barbecue. It's really good, and it's also really short. It's a free game on Steam. But besides that, I've heard
But yes,
great things about Clear, Obscure, and Deltarune also released this year.
yes, I'm watching that gameplay
Yeah.
that are
And I'm really excited for Hades too.
Hades. Oh, I mean, they played that game, right? Hades.
Yeah, हाँ खेला है मैंने भी. It's
Hmm.
a. I think you might like it, Uddu.
It's has one of the best art styles I've ever seen in any game.
Um,
Uh,
अभी इसके अलावा तो कुछ नहीं कहते.
But I would you should look up Dream Barbecue. It has really cool visuals too. It's
huh,
also
I
really
just
short. I
looked
think
it
it's
up.
around 2 hours only.
It does look nice.
Yeah. I
Hmm.
think it kicked. It is I think it was this. It is from a YouTuber. I think like this. There was this old YouTuber who has this specific world that he was creating, and this was a he made this game that is set in that world, and he plans to release further games inside this world.
Hmm.
I scroll through the images और मेरे को बारबेक्यू नेशन पुणे का फोटोज
Yeah. Dude, I think ज़्यादा हो गया है.
What the fuck? वो कोक है भाई, mostly कोक है वो.
अच्छा okay.
अभी होता है.
हाँ बोल
What movies have you-
बोल उद्दू.
what movies have you watched?
What movies तो wait.
Scrambling through your letterbox to find something that you watched.
देख मैंने movies तो इतनी नहीं देखी. I continued my.
We plan to watch Superman tomorrow.
And we plan to watch Raat tonight.
Yeah, right.
Raj, God.
But I'm really excited for Superman actually.
हाँ कल देखेंगे भाई. मैं 2 हफ्ते बाद बताता हूँ how that excitement unfolds.
I will send a text if you are interested in my reviews.
Right. So अभी के लिए I watched actually मैंने बचपन की film a beloved film of mine. I rewatched it अभी. It's 13B. तुम लोगों में से किसी ने देखी है?
No idea.
I don't recall.
It's this horror film. इसमें there's
Nope,
this
I have
guy
not seen.
living in a flat labeled 13B, and वहाँ पर there's this TV channel, this mysterious TV channel जिस पे serial आता है which pretty much predicts what's going to happen in this guy's life.
That sounds interesting.
हाँ like,
That's pretty similar to what happens in Persona 4.
Good Persona 3. Yeah, Persona games have such a unique. Like, I love the nocturnal aspect of Persona. Have you played Persona 3?
Nope. I just bought
Good.
Persona 3 and Persona 5. मेरे को खेलना है.
Even if you plan to play Reload, if you are into the nocturnal night aesthetic, it's really fun.
कौन सा? Which game?
Persona 3.
हाँ, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a film from my childhood that like held up in some ways. It was nice. I enjoyed it still. And उसके अलावा I watched Dawn. The original one. Dawn मैंने I think I've talked about the Shah Rukh Khan की Dawn यहाँ पर. But this is the first time I'm watching Amitabh Bachchan की Dawn. वरुण तूने देखी है?
I feel like I've passively watched it when I was younger. But
Same.
Have you watched Shah Rukh Khan
I
की
haven't-
Dawn?
I
I
think
don't
that's what
remember
he's
which one
talking
I
about.
watched. I think Shah Rukh Khan wala I have seen.
Yeah, same.
You have not watched the Amitabh Bachchan one at all?
Oh
I
yeah, I
don't think
remember he
so.
he also made a Dawn film.
अबे उसी की थी original.
हाँ. Yep. I watched Shah Rukh Khan wala Dawn. Yep.
Same.
Yeah. I would say कि
I'm looking at the poster and I think it looks like the Indian Matrix.
नहीं भाई.
Wasn't that supposed to be 2.0? जो अक्षय कुमार वाली आई थी?
What the hell are you talking about? There was nothing like Matrix in that.
I
mean,
know, I've
just
not seen it, but I was just about to say because I just felt like they was trying to emulate some.
Dude, इसका poster अच्छा
I
है.
know.
What are you talking
I'm
about?
just looking
Dawn
at
का
the
poster
poster
अच्छा
जिसमें
है.
If you think
green
so.
white background and he's
What
wearing
the
all
hell?
black.
You're telling me Uddu Dawn का poster search कर.
I
Tell me
was
that's not a
I
great
was
poster.
curious, Varun. What are you watching
Which
any
poster,
anime this
like,
season?
what
जिसमें चार वो
Uh,
हैं scopes
wait,
हैं.
let's just finish this topic and then we can go
Crosshair
there.
है.
Yeah, sure.
चार crosshair होंगे
Dude,
उसमें.
But that doesn't look good.
That looks good. What are you talking
look-
about?
Average.
I mean,
Dude,
sure,
the
it doesn't
pers-
look.
the
You are
poster I'm
saying
looking
shirt?
at.
It's not the greatest poster in the world. I can agree with you on that.
Okay.
I won't put it on my wall.
Dude, look at this poster. You definitely want this on your wall. I'm sending it on the channel.
एक मिनट देख रहा हूँ.
Let's see what
Oh.
This is what I mean when I say Matrix.
Wait. Why does this look familiar?
Oh, no.
Wasn't this the
This looks
inspiration
actually
for a
good.
poster?
I would say this is much better.
I would agree with
And this
you.
looks very similar
Dude,
to
this
Matrix.
looks insane.
This is clearly inspired from Matrix, actually.
Yeah.
I would say कि I preferred Shah Rukh Khan की Dawn over Amitabh Bachchan की.
I would say I
Yeah,
prefer
yeah.
Shah Rukh Khan as an actor over Amitabh Bachchan.
Fuck you, Vedo.
You like Amitabh Bachchan?
No, but
But why did you fucking then curse then?
that was besides the point.
But I thought
You
like
just
that was
interrupted me
really
for no
sweet.
reason
I
at
thought
all.
what? I thought, okay. I would shut the fuck up then.
I like the campiness of Shah Rukh Khan.
Yeah, that's why I said that.
I do like Shah Rukh Khan more than Amitabh Bachchan.
I cringe whenever I see Amitabh Bachchan.
I feel like I haven't seen proper like a lot of movies from Amitabh Bachchan. That's why I like Shah Rukh Khan more because I've seen more of him.
I mean, Shah Rukh Khan has some weird clips out there, sure. Yes, but
Yeah.
but he's like genuinely
I think the-
charismatic man.
I think the Shah Rukh Khan's performative, I guess there's a performative aspect to Shah Rukh Khan. There's, like he is performing like the star, and I guess like the pro wrestling fan in me gravitates to that
Yeah, there's
towards the nice guy
yeah,
persona of Amitabh Bachchan.
there's always this almost self-aware aspect to Shah Rukh Khan's
Yeah.
celebrity persona.
But yeah, so I was asking like, what are you watching? What anime are you watching, Varun?
Oh wait. I'm just watching Dan Da Dan. That's it.
Oh, the season 2.
Wait, उसका season 2 आ
Yep.
गया?
Yep.
What the hell,
I
वरुण,
think
तूने
wait,
मुझे बताया नहीं?
तू देख रहा है
no,
दादा?
it just came out. It just
भाई
came
मैं
out last week.
बीमार
I
था.
think
मैं
think
बीमार
इस
था.
week-
You don't have to
I think
justify it. I'm
आज
just saying तू
episode
देख
2
रहा है
आया.
नहीं? I've read its manga.
मैंने उसका first season देखा
But
है.
why are you justifying yourself watching Dance Dance? And like he got really defensive there. But the one that I'm really excited for this season is Panty and Stocking season 2. I really love the first season of that anime so much.
I do like panty and stockings.
Yeah. Have you ever watched it?
Hmm,
No.
No, I was asking Varun. I know you haven't.
nope.
And there's another anime, like if you are into Kyoto animation, like they are releasing City,
Oh,
which is
yeah.
like a spiritual sequel to Nichicho. It's
Oh, I love Nichijou.
yeah, it's my favorite comedy anime I've seen, and I would highly
Ah.
recommend City. The City is
No, no.
essentially the characters in that are set in college instead of high school, and City is even more hilarious than Nichicho
Oh,
and much
I
more
feel like
absurd.
my favorite comedy anime is wait,
Gintama?
what's the name? Gindama is up there.
Yeah, I love
But apart
Gintama
from-
too. That
Wait,
was
what
my
is that?
favorite anime when I was in high school.
I say one of my favorite animes. But I'm talking. There was an isekai anime I remember.
Konosuba.
Yep, Konosuba. That's the
Yeah.
fucking
That is
best
also.
one. I think
I don't know how you feel about it, but I much prefer Konosuba to ReZero, and I don't like ReZero at
Yeah,
all.
I don't
I
like
don't
ReZero
understand why it's so acclaimed.
either. I I think I liked it when I first watched it in school, but
Hmm.
then like uska appeal kind of went away. Like
Yeah,
season
same.
1, I think I watched it and it was entertaining, but I didn't bother watching season 2 and season 3 and like so on.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, Konosuba just like hits.
yeah.
Like the jokes and the
I'm
characters, it's
scared to
just
rewatch,
nice.
to go back into it. I'm curious because I haven't seen it in a long time. How it holds up.
Hmm.
Yeah. Agretsuka is also kind of funny if you are interested in that.
Ah, yeah, I've heard of it, but not
It's almost
watched it.
annoyingly funny.
Why are you annoyed by it?
I mean, it's like
It hits too close.
nahi bhai.
So
It doesn't.
you don't like the death
aggressive.
metal?
Huh?
You don't like the death metal
What?
aspect of it?
Wait, what is Oh, I was thinking of that. I
वो
watched
जो Netflix
Agretsuko
वाला
though.
TP.
Yeah. I watched only the first season of it though.
Yeah, same. I thought the season 2 was not as good.
Oh.
Hmm.
It seems like a fun enough show, yeah. Like especially when you are in a
हाँ.
corporate job.
Yeah.
हम दोनों तो नहीं है.
Like I think my favorite, one of my probably my favorite comedy anime is Haruhi Suzume. I'm not sure if you have seen it. I love Haruhi Suzume so much.
Oh, wait, it's comedy? I haven't seen it.
It's fucking hilarious. So I think it's much more than
Oh.
comedy, but there's a lot of comical aspects to Haruhi, especially the short film episode where they're essentially showing this a mature short film that they made.
Hmm.
This very clumsily
I
made
really
short
want to
film.
watch it.
It's fucking hilarious.
Ud-
And I think it's probably the most 2000s. If you want to understand the zeitgeist of that specific era of anime, the late 2000s, like what was it like to be an anime fan in around 2000s?
Uddu looks so out
Hmm.
of place in his own podcast. like, look at
Yeah, I
look,
saw that.
look at his image यहाँ पर. एक मिनट. Wait, Varun, मैं तेरे साथ भी शेयर करता हूँ. रुक जा. I
क्या
think you
क्या
cannot see it right now. करता हूँ मैं शेयर 2 मिनट. जा रही है. जा ही रही है अभी तक. चली गई.
Have you started drinking the second
Ah.
cup?
Yeah.
Fuck, I really forgot about that.
पर अभी फिल्म देखनी है पूरी. कोई जल्दी नहीं है.
अच्छा हाँ wait I remember
If you say
I
so.
want to talk about this movie I watched.
Yeah.
It's called yeah, It Follows.
Yeah, I've
Oh,
seen,
I've watched
seen
it.
it. It's a
Dude,
really
it's
interesting film.
so fucking like it's such a weird concept. It's basically a sexually transmitted curse. You have sex with someone, you get
I guess
cursed.
I would say it's so. I would say it's abstract enough that you can put different things in what is it based on the type of person who is
Hmm.
watching it.
I enjoyed the film for what it
Yeah,
was.
because it can be
I heard
either a stock or any kind of like thing that you are escaping or you are
hmm,
scared of or any trauma or
हाँ.
whatever. So I guess it is abstract enough that I like the abstractness of it.
Vidu, do you want to talk
Ah.
about what it meant to you?
I don't like it as much. I just that said, I think it's an interesting film. I don't love
I
it.
heard
I,
कि
I like
जो
it enough.
writers say like they just had a dream about the concept and they decided to make it into a movie.
That's how I felt when I was watching it. I think it was
Yeah,
a really
it
cool
feels
idea, but they
dreamlike.
didn't really thought much about
I,
it. They just made the
हाँ.
film.
I freaking hate when people describe their ideas as like something they had in their dreams. I absolutely hate. Huh?
You don't think that you can find interesting stuff in
It
your
rem-
dreams?
Nahi, it's just like it feels so pretentious. It's
You literally like David Lynch. You can't say that.
I don't think he gets his ideas in his dreams.
His films are literally based on dreams and dream logic.
I'm sure he puts more effort into them than
But he can't make his films the way they are if he is not
I'm
inspired
not-
by how dreams work.
I'm not talking about like it reminds me of the idea like people who constantly tell stories about people like Ramanujan, like
I
Ramanujan
heavily
and
disagree with that. For
and
sure.
even like who was the Uddu? Who was that guy who made like designed the periodic table for the first time? I don't remember.
तो बहुत
Mendeleev.
episodes are random
Mendeleev. I think his name was Mendeleev.
But how does that relate to how
I think
dream can
people say
inspire you?
he had it in his dream. Like,
But
उसका सपना
that's
में आया था.
I
think
don't
in
understand that.
case
That's so
with
irrational.
That sounds like
in
such a
case of Rama,
man. That always sounds like such a manufactured story to me.
I mean, of course, you have to have a specific amount of skill to actually portray the feeling of how
I
you.
mean, but to reduce it to that.
But that's that you're just
yeah,
looking down on dreams then.
No, I'm not looking down.
नहीं,
Like, no. Well, I'm
I
talking
will tell you,
about.
I will,
हाँ, बोलो तो.
I think like you mentioned Ramanujan, right? तो उसके केस में ऐसा था कि he would often attribute his like ideas to a revelation, like उसके ड्रीम में भगवान आगे बता के चलेगा उनको बेसिकली, एंड लाइक व्हाट इट वाज लेटर लाइक ऐसा उसका इंस्पिरेशन ये है कि वो अपना क्रेडिट भगवान को देना चाहता था फॉर हिज अकम्प्लिशमेंट्स. सो आई थिंक इन द सिमिलर वे कि जो जिसमें हम बोलते हैं कि जो मूवीज ड्रीम पे बेस्ड है, दे मेक इट इट माइट बी उसका इंस्पिरेशन ड्रीम्स है, बट बिकॉज वो ड्रीम्स को बोल रहे इट बिकम्स मोर कैन यू से गेट्स अ स्पेशल इफेक्ट, राइट, कि वो ज्यादा मिस्टीरियस है और
But I guess it depends on how you interpret what dreams are because it depends from person to person. For some people, it's just a random compilation of the way your past couple of weeks or days have went by. It's like just it takes these days and the events in your life and it's rearranges them in this weird fucking combination that is your dreams, right? And it depends on how you look how what your dreams are and how you perceive them.
I don't disagree with them. The idea of them being a launching point from your creative
Yeah.
pursuits.
Yeah.
But I absolutely hate when people reduce it to that.
But it's
People do reduce it to
who
that.
who did this who reduced it
अभी
to this?
उसने like Rama, I described Ramanujan अभी the thing he talked about उद्धू अभी like he उसके सपने में भगवान आते थे and
Oh, for sure.
and
I
they,
think that seems like an annoying fucking guy.
that is a way more intelligent guy.
Like I
than
said,
any
you
of
have
us.
to have skills and a lot of other things going on. You can't just reduce it to dreams. But I think dreams could be a really interesting
But people
thing to
do
explore.
reduce it to dreams in the name of geniuses.
Like who?
Like common people who actually do not come up with this stuff.
You're talking about plagiarism?
Nay, I'm talking about people who are just hear these stories. People who just hear these stories, like you like okay, the world is like for common people. A lot of the times, the world is segregated between geniuses and whatever they are, like average people, and these geniuses try like this world of geniuses tries to make you believe कि there's this very natural thing that happens जिसमें उन्हें सपने आते हैं अपने आप से.
But like who?
हाँ?
Like, do you have an example of that?
A lot of creative people tell those stories and a lot of
don't
scientists tell
don't
those
think
stories.
those people are that. At least I would not take them
Dude,
as seriously. But
the
they're just
guy
reducing to
who
that.
invented the periodic table,
I
the
mean, I don't.
Ramanujan is such an important mathematician.
मेरे को
I don't really
when I
want to
heard
speak
about
on
this
that.
Ramanujan thing, वो I got so infuriated upon listening about it. Yeah, I didn't agree on that.
I guess in that specific instance, on the example that you noticed, I can understand your level of annoyance. Then why you would be annoyed in this specific scenario? Because what you're, I think what you are trying to insinuate is he probably stole that idea from somewhere and essentially said that he came up with it in a dream.
And that's not what I'm trying to say. No.
Okay.
No, that's
They're trying to basically make design this world which is unapproachable by anyone else. क्योंकि it just comes naturally to them via dreams.
But I don't think. I guess we are just on understanding in this case. Because I would say if someone really believes themselves to be a genius, I don't think they would say they get their ideas from dreams. They would just say that they are geniuses and that's why they
No,
know
I'll
those
tell
that
you one of
stuff.
the temptations of like if when at least one of the temptations I had as a kid
Yeah.
was to try to make other people believe that uh, I whatever I was successful in कभी मेरा score अच्छा है या फिर whatever good I did.
Yeah.
My desire was for other people to believe that I didn't work hard for it.
Yeah, I understand that. But that I think what in that case you were just trying to portray that you're right.
Like that, this just you can never be me, and I'm better than you.
Yeah, but how does the dreams relate to that?
मैंने भाई अभी तो
Because
जब
I would
again,
say,
किया
I would
it
say,
is
if you're saying, if you're contributing your genius to your dreams, I would say, I would even say a lot. Some people might not look at you as geniuses because they would say you are just getting that stuff from dreams. You're not really coming up with that stuff.
I don't think that that works
they
like that
want
in
the
real life.
like
Because I can't think of
they-
any other people
with
besides the one example that you use who were genius, quote unquote geniuses.
dude मैंने
Actually,
दो एग्जांपल दिए उससे ज्यादा मैं
कौन
कितने
कौन से?
दिमाग में रखूं
And
I mean,
मेंडलीव
ऊपर
और
से मतलब it is not
रामानुजन
okay.
it is like not limited to just like geniuses. If you see जो religious leaders होते हैं, उनकी often tactic ये होती है कि they try to tell themselves as being directly connected to God, even if like उनने कुछ खास काम नहीं करा अपने जीवन में. They were just born like that कि वो directly connected to God के साथ
I
or
guess
something
then I
like
would
that. So
just think that the people who are believing them, I would say it's more their fault that they would believe that some people get these ideas from their dreams rather than the people who are saying that, in my opinion. Because I think that's a really irrational thing to. I mean, I can
That's
understand
like
why some
as
people might feel inferior to quote unquote geniuses, but I would say if you feel inferior to a person who is saying that they get this stuff from dream, then I feel like I think that's a lot of bullshit. That I think I would feel sad for some people who would fall for that, but I don't know. I
dude,
think,
you have the privilege to say that as a immensely
of course,
educated guy.
everything that I say is coming from a place of privilege. I don't understand what that point is, though.
You're pitying other people.
I'm not pitying other people. I'm just saying that when people
No.
say that, I don't understand your frustration. I'm specifically talking about our
But you
conversation.
believe that too at the same time.
What do I believe?
You believe in that fantasy of stuff coming up in people's dreams.
No, I've never
Like
believed that.
success showing up in people's dreams.
What are you basing that on?
You just, I just like anybody who
I have
tries
never thought that deeply about dreams. I just think of them as these weird combinations that you get in your head at
I-
night. That's the extent of what I think of dreams.
I've never thought of dreams anything more than a very personal movie.
Yeah, again, so I don't understand what was that last sentence, that last thing that you were saying.
I think I just cannot take anyone seriously who
I mean, in
Isn't
most
that
of
what
the
you were
cases,
saying?
who yeah essentially tries to say what you were saying like basically believes that creators or people who claim that stuff just comes up in their dream are they
I think
being
anyone who
genuine.
claims that, I think I would think less of them.
What were you even
as you
defending
should.
then?
I was defending this idea. I was defending your annoyance with that. I think it's such an unserious thing. I don't understand why you are so annoyed by that. Is what I was trying to say.
And do you understand
It is
now?
not
I don't. It's
It is
an
a
annoying
big issue.
thing. It's just that
What?
people believe a lot of stupid shit, but I don't understand.
You don't understand why I'm annoyed by it
Yeah.
because it's such an annoying thing.
Are you annoyed by every little thing that a lot of people believe in?
Yeah.
I don't understand your annoyance. Yes,
मैंने भाई इतना लंबा description दिया about like what people
but we didn't
how
come to an agreement at the end of the
नहीं, but
discussion.
about how people perceive geniuses, stuff like that, and how
It's I would say it's
people want others to believe that it's just inherent. Their success is inherent.
yeah, that has been true for centuries. I think it's unfortunate that a lot of people believe in that, but I think there's a lot more going into that than that just that
It is
people are blindly believing them on their word. I think
like
it goes deeper
personally,
than that.
if you it is not that unbelievable. अगर ऐसे हम outside तरीके से देख रहे हैं, then it seems like that. But imagine if you are in a competition, like my profession is related to say, like if you imagine you are a mathematician, right?
Yeah.
And you're competing with someone who seems like a genius, and you think, okay, if you try hard enough, maybe you can reach their level. But
No, I
they
understand.
just come out and say,
I un-
like I got these ideas in a dream, and then you would be like
so
doubting yourself,
okay.
right? Maybe it's just
Yeah,
not
yeah.
possible for you to reach
So
them.
I have two things. I 100% agree with this conflict, which is something really personal to me, and I've always thought about it a lot. The idea of hard work versus geniuses, right? What I'm not understanding in this conversation is how the geniuses are being connected to just dreams, because I think that's such a
Nahin, nahin.
unserious thing. Because I think a
You are
genius can
comparing
be
hard
नहीं,
work.
देख, it's like
You don't
we are talking
like
about
it's,
हाँ बोलो तू बोल.
you are saying hard work versus geniuses. I'm not talking about that.
Okay.
I am talking about genius versus something supernatural. मान ले दो, there are two geniuses who are like
Actual
both of
geniuses
them are
and
really good
bullshitters
at
is what
something.
you're saying, right?
They are not bullshitting. They are just attributing their genius to something supernatural. So the other would feel like they cannot approach their level.
I guess
एक
I guess
And
to an extent I understand what you're saying, but I guess maybe from what I've read and because I've not encountered that sort of specific sector of people's that much. Maybe I've not thought about it as much.
I mean, I
That
would
people who would essentially contribute everything that they've ever accomplished in their life to just dreams they're having.
I would say that from personal experience, like from my childhood, uh, that doing anything better than anyone else, for me, always came with this uh, desire to also not to also sort of make the other person feel that it's unapproachable for them.
I
I mean,
guess
I feel what the point I'm trying to make with that is that it's not uncommon to have that desire.
what
You
desire
just said ki you
to
find
make
it
people
annoying
feel
when people. Yeah, you
Mm.
just said ki you find it annoying when people attribute like their success to their dreams in order
Mm-hmm.
to like separate themselves from lower people, and then you say ki you also do that.
Nay, nay,
so like he is speaking from personal experience, right? That's what he's saying.
yeah, that's what I used to do with as
Ah,
a kid, and
mm.
I have changed
so you are
since
telling me
then.
you used to you to contribute your
Huh?
good grades or whatever to your dreams or whatever.
नहीं
I
भाई,
I
But
don't
that's the
think
thing.
नहीं नहीं
It's
नहीं
just
नहीं
specifically
नहीं
a
नहीं
dreams
नहीं.
for that. I
I
don't.
think you're trying to again, like, we are talking about a certain phenomenon, and when we're trying to talk about that certain phenomenon, you're thinking of it as just reducing the whole problem to that phenomenon. I'm not saying that everyone who has that problem utilizes dreams as a tool to do
But
that.
that's the only thing that I
they
find hard to
नहीं
understand. Everything else I completely understand and agree
नहीं
with.
नहीं नहीं, because I never said कि मैं सपने में आएगी success.
But again, that's the
Again,
only thing that I don't understand.
like
no,
I
I think
had
people just say कि वो dreams में आया था just to like
Because
be even
from
more
what I understand,
effortless.
if I'm okay, if I'm thinking about a genius, if there are two ways they can tell the world how they came up, why they are a genius. If they say they are just that effing good, or they are that, like, they just come up with this stuff, versus they say that they were sleeping and randomly these things sprouted in their minds. I think most people would think more highly of the person who was coming up that stuff while he was awake rather than asleep. Do you not
I think
agree
like
with that?
But
like
Nahi,
no,
Vedu,
no, just in
nahi.
Hindi maybe
You,
like we
that's where
no,
you're wrong.
I
That's
do.
where you're wrong.
Okay.
dude जैसे
People,
हिंदी में भी हम बोलते हैं ना like कि like if someone is really good at something they saying कि like मैं तो आंख बंद करके भी कर सकता हूँ और like एक हाथ से कर सकता हूँ. I think that's similar to what people do when they
people,
say कि
people
dreams में
want to
आता है but
seem
like
effortless.
yeah
Putting
they just
effort,
want to seem
putting in
effortless and
effort isn't cool.
You can
it's
be
for no
effortless
reason.
while
Yeah,
you're still
and
awake. I'm just thinking that when you're not fucking
Like, nahi,
conscious.
that's, dude, you're just going beside the point at that point.
Okay.
You can be effortless
guess-
while you're awake.
Yeah.
I mean, sure,
You
but
can be.
nahi, nahi,
Have,
but the
Blur,
point,
do you
nahi,
know
nahi,
about
I'm not.
Sakamoto?
What the hell?
I just think that focusing so much on dreams is so weird. I don't
Nahi, we are
understand that.
not focusing on dreams. That's what I'm saying. We
that
are
thing is
talking
trying to
about
appear
dreams
effortless.
because that's the topic we are discussing right now. That's not the limited scope of this problem. We're talking about
Okay.
dreams because we are talking about dreams right now
Okay.
and how people talk about them.
Mm-hmm.
This problem exists in many other ways.
I see.
What the hell are you laughing at?
Sure, bro.
Vedra, do. We
Did you
need
just hear
popcorn.
what
Vedra.
sentence you said?
yes, yes.
Yeah,
Did you just
Wait,
hear what you just said yourself?
dude.
We are
I
talking
tried
about
to.
dreams. It's because we are. It's because it's dreams we are talking about right now, or something, or some bullshit like that. Yeah, we're talking about dreams because we are talking about dreams.
Vidhu. Okay. I think we're done with this subject for now at least. We should move
Yeah,
on.
because dreams is the topic right now.
I have never been in a conversation about dreams where dreams were so fucking villainized. Like they would think of this harshly. I'm like, what the fuck? Like dreams were supposed to be good, and now
I
I'm
think you
suddenly
both are
sitting
drunk
with people who despise dreams.
Uddu, let me tell you, you are drunk.
Oh!
Listening to you, yes. Listening to this conversation.
Second hand drunk.
I hate this now.
Dude, Coke is much better than Pepsi.
No, I prefer Pepsi.
फालतू बात मत कर
I
यार
prefer
तू
Coke.
वहां पे वो कोका कोला की थोड़ी
I suppress my urge to vomit.
तो भाई मत पी फिर और
Hey, I was kidding, bro.
भाई
It was just something that my body did.
मुझे नेक्स्ट मालूम तुझे उल्टी करते हुए
नहीं,
तू उल्टी
do you
I
करेगा
was
vomit?
more concerned about your laptop, bro.
भाई तू उल्टी करेगा मैं भी उल्टी कर दूंगा मैं तुझे नहीं संभाल पाऊंगा
मैं उस अंकल को नहीं संभाल
Uddu, do you
पाऊंगा.
want to?
वो संभाल लेगा.
वो अंकल चला गया ट्यूसडे तक तू क्या बात कर रहा है
I think I'm really curious what a person who is listening all of this and without any context, like this is their first episode, like
प्रणत रिव्यू जरूर छोड़ना
so if you're listening to this, I hope you side with me with in a conversation with dreams.
I think Pranat would side with you.
That's good.
Wow.
He's obsessed with dreams too.
I'm not obsessed with dreams. I think dreams are just a really one of the better parts of your life. It's nothing. It's not that serious or not as unserious. It's just there, and you should not think that highly or that low of them. I guess it's just that.
No, I think dreams are one of the most interesting things in life. I wouldn't
Yeah.
make it like that.
I love dreams. I didn't say I hate dreams. I hate people who talk about dreams like that.
Then you hate dreams then.
No,
You
what
listen
No,
to
wait,
what
what?
I'm talking about. You said you hate people who talk about dreams.
मुझे लगा we moved on from this conversation, Vidhu.
You hate people who talk about dreams.
नहीं, who talk about dreams like that?
It's
Yeah.
such a specific example. That's why I can't understand. I can't wrap my head. But let's move on. I can't wrap my head around because you're using a very specific example in a very specific way.
There are multiple examples like
I
that.
think it's out of religious people. I don't understand wherever that examples fit.
और दो ये सब बातें छोड़ तू कब दारू पी रहा है?
Wow, I was not expecting
Bold,
that.
bold of you to assume he
That
hasn't
might
yet.
switch in.
Ah, अभी तो नहीं पिया, बाद में भी नहीं पिया.
ये क्या बात हुई? तेरी मम्मी सुनती है ये पॉडकास्ट, तूने इसलिए ऐसा बोला?
नहीं.
Which she does?
Yes.
Okay.
Anyways, what do you think about dreams?
भाई move on from
I
this.
think dreams should be the title of this episode. What do you think about dreams?
Hey, we are talking about dreams. That should be the title.
This
Because
is probably
about
the
dreams.
most annoying conversation to listen to.
Yes.
क्या बकवास कर रहा है उद्दू तू? Anyway,
Hmm.
तो मैं मुंबई आया फिर. पहले मैं ग्वालियर गया. ग्वालियर में तो कुछ खास हुआ नहीं. It feels like a gap to me.
I thought you were saying that feels like a dream to me.
I mean, maybe you could say that. मैं तो इतना मत हंस यार, मुझे डर लग रहा है.
We're all dreaming.
मुंबई में dude, मैं विदु के पहले आया. You know that. I got a PG, decided on a PG. समीक्षा ने हेल्प करी थी उसके लिए. And मैं पीजी में पहुंचा. पीजी में मुझे वहाँ के मैनेजर्स अच्छे नहीं लगे, पर मैं सो गया. इट वाज अ weird, small, very small room. रात को मुझे खटमल खा गए.
Oh,
I did not even know that bed bugs were a problem in India.
What?
नहीं, हाँ,
होते हैं
क्या
ना.
बात कर रहे हैं?
genuinely,
But that's the most privileged thing I've heard in
yes,
this podcast.
yes, maybe might as well be. I did not know that khatmal meant bed bugs. I didn't know that khatmal existed in beds. मुझे पता भी नहीं था खटमल क्या होता है. सर्च करना पड़ा था गूगल मुझे, ताकि मैं मैनेजर से बात कर सकूं. Anyway,
But I feel
dude,
like bed bugs would be the least problems. Dude, like when I tried to look for PGs in Bangalore, like ऐसे PGs दिखते हैं, I would not like even keep an animal there. Like I go to a PG
हम्म,
and I एक रूम दिखा रहे हैं and like अगर शेयरिंग वाला रहा या फिर like कोई previous अभी tenant रह रहा है but he's about to vacate, so he's showing you the room and it looks like कि वो रूम में करने के लिए इतना कुछ है ही नहीं, so that guy is just sitting on his or laying down on his bed waiting to die, just living out their
Waiting
life.
to die?
That's what it looks like to me.
Waiting to die, you said?
Yes, waiting to
Okay.
die, like living out their life. That's it. like ऐसा like dungeons type का rooms रहता है यहाँ पे and they charge like 15,000 for that kind of room.
I thought Bangalore
And
rent was cheaper than that.
Dude, Bangalore is
I mean
expensive.
it depends in the place.
I see.
And I'm
हम
15,
अब
this is me
इस
exaggerating. It's usually like 9k or 10k, but
Yeah,
still
that makes more sense.
I would not even pay 5k for that kind of room. Like उस room में like you enter and there's a bed and the bed का length is the length of the room and width थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा होगा.
I
So
was
basically you don't have any room. Your bed is
I
your room.
I was going to pay 17K for this room. मैं like and but 2-3 दिन वहाँ रुकने के बाद I had to like tell that guy to give me my money back and
He had a fight too.
नहीं I was
Fisticuffs.
I was expecting a fight but luckily उसने तमीज से पैसे लौटा दिए.
They just had ended up having a thumb fight,
Damn.
and he lost.
फिर पिटी में उसने पैसे वापस कर दिए.
That's
so
lucky. I don't
like
think a lot of PG owners would do that.
yeah
Have you have a thumb fight?
dude अभी विदु तुझे स्टोरी सुनाएगा एक रुक जा तू. पीजी ओनर्स की.
Wait, what story?
What the hell? बता दो कौन सी स्टोरी अभी तुझे. What the hell तू विदु.
Let me put it in ChatGPT then.
What the hell? तो I was saying okay, then I moved from there to this hostel where like travelers come 1-2 दिन के लिए रुकने के लिए, but we had a discount. वहाँ पे बहुत छोटा सा रूम था. विदु के आने के पहले ही ले लिया था मैंने वो भी. ये उसके अगले दिन ही आ रहा था ये.
बस उसमें एक बेड की कमी थी.
I
और
was
सब कुछ था.
I was बेड था वहाँ पे but it was really small. वहाँ पर अपने हमारे सामान रखने की जगह बहुत कम थी and it was a hassle to do anything वहाँ पर and it Vidhu really hated that room, so he went on an expedition to look for another PG. यहाँ से Vidhu
Aw.
will take over about his PG misadventures.
Adventure.
Anecdotes.
Yeah. So it was a rainy day, and I was traveling, and this shady black car comes, and there were 3 guys there, I think, and it was probably a German Shepherd.
The fuck मैं नहीं कह रहा तू अकेला गया था.
Yeah, but what happened was it was too sunny, and I was really feeling
Wait.
because it's raining quite a lot here. It was really humid, and
Wait, was it raining
It
or
was
sunny?
raining.
Exactly.
what?
On a rainy day, it was sunny.
Let me tell you, उद्दू यहाँ पे
हाँ.
दादर से अंधेरी जाने में हो जाता है सनी.
हाँ.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I ended up going to this place, which, if it was not for whatever Abhyuday was thinking, we might have actually got this place at the very start, and we would have skipped this entire ordeal that we went through. But this was this place called Arctic Stays, and it is in this Sagar city, which is, I guess, inspired from all these aquatic places throughout this world. Like there's this Indian Ocean, there's Mediterranean Sea, there's Red Sea,
What the hell मुझे ये सब नहीं पता
there's
था.
even, I guess, yeah, and Black Sea also, I think. But
Is Black Sea a thing?
yeah,
What the hell?
it is, right?
I
There's Red Sea. I don't know about Black Sea.
I'm guessing it is. I would feel really
Feels like something.
like it
Why?
feels
Oh,
like
wait,
there
it
would
is,
be
it is,
probably
it
a
is.
this
it is,
guy,
right?
This
Yep,
guy
there's a
is
red as well.
trying to make up things यहाँ पर.
But yeah, so I went there and I was in their reception. I was waiting there for a while, and then they came up to me and essentially said that they don't have a single flat for both of us. We'll have to stay in different buildings. And I had to wait for to hear that for around 45 minutes. So I didn't mind that because it was a really chilled place, which was much better for me with all that I went through past 12 hours. So I said another 45 minutes there after hearing that, and told them I'll think about it. And then I essentially ghosted them. They called me 15 times, and I was sure I was getting this other place, and I started talking to this other person. And I actually like that place a lot. So I ended up ignoring 15 of their calls, and then I picked the 16th call, and I let them know this Abhyuday guy was not replying back to me, and I can't agree with this without his consent. So then I finally talked with this other place, and we are ready to make the payment, and they call us back to this office. And as we are going there, something weird happens to me. I feel like this really weird sense of deja vu is happening. I'm trying to make sense of it. As I'm slowly coming and coming and coming, I'm take another step. I see it feels way too familiar to be a deja vu. And as soon as I realize that, I look at this place and suddenly everything hits to me. I'm like, what the fuck? These people essentially played us. And this another building that we were imagining that we were going to get was the same
It's the
building
same
where I
people.
essentially ghosted them 15 times to tell them wait for another 30 minutes. And that's when I tell this all of this to Abhyuday. And he's like crying there. Like, what the fuck, man? What we are going to do now? So we go inside. And I have to give him some tissues to wipe off his tears. And a little snot too. And we go inside there. And they essentially laugh at us. And then we sit there and we finally come to a realization that we have to find some kind of agreement there. And then they say the only thing that we can manage is that you have to stay with this 50-year middle-aged depressed
46.
uncle. Yeah, but they didn't tell us it was 46. They told us it was 50 and maybe divorced.
Wait, एक मिनट. ओ विदु, तूने मुझे ये बताया नहीं. Wait, एक मिनट, मैं यहाँ पे आके रियलाइज किया मैंने ये. तूने बताया क्यों नहीं?
Then we said that we can't stay in that really good yatri place any second longer because so we ended up agreeing with that. And then we come here in this place, and the first thing we see is the cockroach on our bed. And then I regret suddenly that what the fuck did I did? I have to spend 30 days in with cockroaches here, and I'm that's probably the one creature that I'm most scared of. But
Cockroaches.
yeah, so I'll tell you what happens in few years if something escalates. The most that we have happened is we just talked with this actor that I
What
already
do you
told.
mean a few years?
No, I meant a few weeks, but it could be few years. I don't know. We'll see. But I meant few weeks, and I talked with this. There are the different people here. One is a really cool guy. He's really chill. He's doing a serious thing there.
भाई वो एक्टर इतना बुरा लग गया तुझे?
No, actor is fine. The first day was a bit weird, but yeah, he's mostly fine. And yeah, so that's about it. And we are waiting to see how this 56 middle-aged dude plays out. I should mention.
Conversation, I feel like I was starting in 30s में था, फिर 46 हुआ, 56 हो
अब
गया.
56 हो गया.
That,
By the way,
that,
our
tells you,
roommate
It was all a dream.
that tells you
if we're
about the-
sharing an apartment with that guy, can't he hear you guys right now talking?
Actually, he lives in Pune. वो आता है हफ्ते में कुछ दिन के लिए, देन
अच्छा
उसके बीवी बच्चों के
dude, then
पास
that's
चला
a
जाता है.
steal.
Yeah,
It's basically like he's not there.
and he's very patient with
Yeah,
us,
he's-
thankfully.
Yeah. So he just used my shampoo and he told me that I was using your shampoo for 2 days.
भाई वो तेरा शैम्पू था कि मेरा शैम्पू था?
वो तेरा भी यूज कर रहा है?
भाई
उसने दोनों को बोला फिर?
what
वो like different days में दोनों
भाई
ही यूज कर रहा है?
उसे कैसे पता कि वो तेरा शैम्पू है कि मेरा
उसने मुझे
शैम्पू?
स्पेसिफिकली डिस्क्राइब किया, येलो वाला शैम्पू था, बड़ी बॉटल थी.
बड़ी बॉटल थी?
हाँ,
वहाँ पे बड़ी बॉटल है कोई?
येलो वाली वो मेरा शैम्पू है.
भाई मेरे शैम्पू में येलो ढक्कन है.
भाई कोई चौथा बंदा रह रहा है तुम्हारे
I guess
साथ.
that's the divorcing part.
There's this
Turns out
guy,
there's a guy in the attic living.
the actor guy who comes to our room every morning to take a shit.
He might come right now actually. Wait for
उसी का
that if that
shampoo होगा.
happens.
Anyway, उद्धू, हमने बहुत ज्यादा बोल लिया. तू बोल भाई.
And the podcast, I'm feeling sleepy.
You feeling sleepy?
You're
Like
feeling
अरे
ईरान
भाई
like-
तेरा काम कैसा चल रहा है थोड़ा बता तो.
क्या बताऊं भाई, चल रहा है बस.
भाई जीवन कट रहा है तेरा.
हाँ, सही. I would say कि they are very chill. जो मेरी टीम है और जो मेरे सीनियर्स हैं, like comparatively जो मेरा इंटर्नशिप था उससे काफी यहाँ पे वेल ऑर्गेनाइज, मेनली बिकॉज यहाँ पे हर रोज मीटिंग होती है ये डिसाइड मतलब पूछने के लिए कि कल क्या करा था, आज क्या करना है. सो इट्स मच मोर ऑर्गेनाइज है. मेरी इंटर्नशिप में यहाँ पे कोई भाव नहीं देता था क्या कर रहा हूँ मैं क्या नहीं कर रहा. एंड जो यहाँ पे काम भी होता है तो काफी इट फील्स लाइक लोग प्रॉपरली मॉनिटर करते हैं कि मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ, कितना प्रोग्रेस हो गया, या फिर कोई इशू आता तो हेल्प करने के लिए रेडी रहते हैं हमेशा. लाइक feels much better than my previous experience.
I'm glad it's getting better for you. Varun, I hope it gets better for you too.
हाँ मेरे से पूछा ही नहीं कि क्या सिचुएशन है नदीजू
I
का
hope it
लेके
gets-
खराब है
gets better for
and I
all of
hope
us.
it gets better for you.
What, is it going well?
Now you are asking
I
that.
mean, yeah, after saying I hope it
You
gets
should have
better.
asked that before you said that.
Dude, तुझे पता है उसका work from home चल रहा है.
मेरा बेसिकली
बेचारा
उर्दू
घर
का
भी
जो
नहीं जा पा
इंटर्नशिप
रहा.
था सेम चीज है. लाइक उतना कोई देखते नहीं कि कर क्या रहे हो. I
So
mean,
what are you interning
like
in?
वो
no, it's
intern
not
नहीं कर रहा,
internship,
job
it's full
कर रहा
time.
है.
अच्छा, okay. I thought I heard
But it's
internship.
like
मैं
his
तेरे उम्र के
intern.
लोग
It's like his
जॉब करने
internship.
लगे हैं.
तू भी मेरी उम्र का है, dude.
हाँ भाई मैं वही कह रहा हूँ.
Okay. I guess we should drink more then.
Yes. भाई हाथ नहीं लगाया तूने अपने कप को.
I was waiting to check it.
What the hell? मैं नहीं संभालूंगा तेरी चोटी.
मेरी vomit संभाल लियो बस.
भाई what the hell? What the hell कौन बोल रहा हूँ मैं दारू पी के.
मैं dude बहुत बोलने लगा हूँ तेरे साथ रह के. I despise that.
अच्छा मैं इतना डूब बोलता हूँ.
नहीं, I feel like whenever I'm with you, I'm start using that word a lot. I don't know why.
I think we're past the point of meaningful conversation.
Yeah, I guess we're just rambling now.
Do you think that
Dude, बहुत बोलता हूँ. And what was it that you said अभी से?
मैं भूल गया भाई.
Dude, you are really demented now.
What the hell विदु.
ये confuse कर रहा है तो कहते को.
उद्दू डिसअपॉइंटमेंट में अपना सर हिला रहा है.
I am sleepy. I have fallen asleep.
ओके अब रिकॉर्डिंग एंड करते हैं.
सो गया क्या पॉडकास्ट में?
It was all a dream.
Vidu really
और
wanted to end the podcast at that. अरे बंद कर देते हैं.
Uddu, tell us what do you see? Do you Uddu?